shit, I forgot to get a drink. Hang on. Whoop. Hang on. Right, there we go. Hang on, go here, turn that down just a smidge. Right, there we go. Hi there everyone. Sorry, for those who are in the stream chat this early, I just walked past the living room to get to the kitchen in order to get a drink of water, and I turned round and Lulu, I'm sure, is extremely, well, as am I, but Lulu is extremely grateful for the bungalow, I've no doubt, because yeah, she's basically got like her choice of lounging position. She's like a cat now. She's got like her choice of lounging position. Could be on the floor, could be on her old sofa, which is now in the conservatory. I then bought a corner sofa, which is much more comfortable, holy shit. And she's also got her bed. She's got like my bed as well. So she's got all of these choices where she can lounge. And I turned around and she was basically just on the corner sofa, like the whole thing for her. And she's flopped back on her side with one eye closed and just gave me this total look of just bliss. She's completely zonked out on a massive sofa. I'm sure she'll come visit in a minute because I wandered into the room with a treat in my hand and I think she... Oh, yeah, here we go. She saw it. Hang on. Did you see that I had a treat? Did you see that I had a treat? Hey. Yes. I'm being a bit naughty. That's a bit of spam. Don't tell her vet. Right. Yeah, she's also had her painkillers, yeah. Yes, oh yes. Who's your puppy? Smaug, she's 10 years old now, so she's 10, she's an old girl now. She's getting very frail, unfortunately. She's doing her best, but it's quite clear that, yeah, she can't really make the distances that she used to. She has a little walk just down the street, and then I pick her up and I put her in the pram, and then I push her to like, we go to find some grassy spot or something where she can just have a sit down. Unfortunately, she's also, I don't know if this is part of the vestibulitis. She's very, vestibulitis is like dizziness. I don't know if this is part of it, but she seems to be a lot less, like she's very not maneuverable with her legs anymore. Like it's almost like her legs are a couple of seconds behind her, so she's doing her best. Yeah, wobbly. She's quite wobbly on her feet. Quite wobbly. Anyway, so yes, sorry that I wasn't around yesterday evening. I was exhausted. I was so sleepy. Come about 8 o'clock, I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm just so tired. And I thought to myself, I could either have a coffee and try to perk up and do some more work or a stream, or I could just go to bed. So I just went to bed. Like at pretty much 8:10, I just went to bed and flopped straight to sleep. And I woke up at around, I think it was around 2:30, and I thought, I got some energy, I'm going to wake up and do some work. So I did. So I woke up and I went to go edit the bullshittery. And then I think I stopped at around about, probably at 4:30, I think, and went back to bed again. And woke up early at around like 6-ish or something. So, yeah, a bit sort of like little bursts of sleep here and there. But I'm just so, yeah, I was so tired last night. But, yeah, on that front, work is going very well. I can report the Valheim bullshittery is on its first week of editing. It's really on its pre-production, which is just a fancy way of saying I'm going through the footage from the live streams, and I'm chopping them up into bits, identifying the clips that are funny, and putting them in Adobe Premiere. I've done none of the text. There isn't even a true cut of the bullshittery yet. I'm just sort of sifting through moments in order to identify what is useful and what is not. on that front, I've got what's called what I call a main sequence. So you've got all these sequences, and the main sequence is like the main video. And so what I'm doing is I'm dragging and dropping. I think I've got about like 44 streams in total, which I've deemed to be useful. And I've gone through about 31. So that's pretty good progress, I think, for day 3. Well, I did work on it on the weekend. But yeah, so that's pretty good so thus far. Everything's going well. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about its length. It is, like, oh my god, like, none of this is cut yet, of course, but, like, I did pass half an hour, and that's like, oh, no. That's 3 bullshitteries of effort, and each one bullshittery takes me a month, so, and I'm not done yet. As said, I'm only on stream 31 out of 44. Could you split it up based on when you defeat the bosses? So, here's the pickle, SD Pepper. So, I went into more detail in a Patreon post. Depending on what you're doing, you might find so, if you split something up into pieces, it might be better from a production point of view, but not necessarily from a content point of view. I have a feeling this is going to be my bugbear for Valheim, because by the sounds of it, it's very Viking sitcom. You know, it's not like what I normally do in a bullshittery, which lots of people saw in the DayZ bullshittery, which is where, okay, I pick this joke because it's funny, and then 2 years later, I pick that joke because it's funny, and I'm able to select entirely based on what's funny. This was one playthrough, so it's more like a sitcom where we're bickering in longboats. I don't have the luxury to select multiple jokes from different playthroughs. Well, I could, but it would be weirdly chronologically inconsistent. So the point is, it's a very gentle sort of sitcom-style comedy, this one, as opposed to independent sort of belly laugh clips, which I can chain. So if I chop that up into pieces, it's going to be even less amusing. So, you know, it's going to have the Murderbot problem. You know that show Murderbot? Where it's like 15 minutes of content, maybe 5 minutes of content if you focus on the story. And so it's like, oh god, why was this split up into pieces? This could have been like one hour thing. Anyway. So yeah, sorry, I'm waffling about bullshit. Point is, it's going great. Things are going fine. Yeah, it's very like a bunch of idiot Vikings in a sitcom in Valheim. Right. Okay, 1 second. So, I've paused it in Valheim. I'll unpause it in a second and unmute TeamSpeak. But yeah, I made a huge fuck up. I might have possibly sailed the longboat miles and miles, only to forget to bring the portal materials. Whoops! I came here looking for a tar pit, and I found it, but now I can't teleport home with any tar, and if I get killed, I'm stranded. So, I think we need to find a dark forest and a crypt or whatever. So, whoops!
I'm good.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hang on.
Hello.
I totally have not forgotten the teleport materials in Valheim.
No.
No, I'm totally
you
not.
Totally didn't leave them in the other boat yesterday.
How you guys doing?
I'm fine. Also, I'm both surprised and not at all surprised at the fact that you've watched Murderbots.
Oh yeah? What did you think?
I like it.
I thought it was okay, but I did have some criticisms personally.
Yeah. Well, it's independent. I think that's the shortness is explained by its independence.
Yeah, but if you're gonna make
it was early in, so shoestring budget. You do what you can.
Yeah, but then you just make YouTube videos or whatever. Like, you don't have to make whole episode 45-minute things when there's little story going on. Cut it down. Like, you remember that episode where they basically flew off and sat around bickering for a few minutes and then the episode ended? The one where those two insects come out of nowhere and try to mate on the roof. Like, nothing happened in the story. They go somewhere, decide, oh, we've got to go somewhere else, and then they leave. And I was like, yeah. If you're going to make, like, tiny little things, you may as well just edit it up and upload it on YouTube or whatever. It didn't justify having an entire, like, big episode everything. Whatever it was on, whatever streaming service it was on. Anyway.
Hold on.
Put some apple
What's that on? Out on Apple. Hmm.
Well, I mean, it was a bit of a shoestring budget, but not YouTube shoestring. It's like Apple TV
Well,
shoestring.
I'm not
which are
saying.
different orders of magnitude here.
I'm more pointing out that YouTube is for short content videos like that.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm completely missing. You're talking about murder bots. I'm thinking of murder drones.
Oh, don't know what that is. Wait, we're talking about two completely different shows.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because they did have Alexander dudes in Murderbot, so it's not a complete shoestring. It's
Yeah.
still a few million, few dozen million.
Yeah. So disregard everything I said about murder bots because I've never seen it.
Okay.
I was thinking of a completely different show.
Look, my other complaint about it is that, and people are going to jump on me immediately by saying that's the whole point. But for a Murderbot show about a robot, they sure as shit love to show his human fucking face all the time, which felt like it was really undercutting the theme that they're going for.
But have you thought about the shareholders' budget?
But it's like they keep the characters in it are being mocked because they're like, they think the robot is human, lol. But then every 5 seconds he's taking off his face, his helmet, to reveal that it's just a regular human underneath.
Well, to be fair, that is the entire fucking point of the book.
I know, but it's undercutting your story.
I mean,
Because people are trying to say, oh, it's like autism coded or something, and that must have been flying over my head because I don't have that.
Or maybe you're so autistic that you didn't actually get that it's autism coded.
Yeah. I was gonna say
That's another option there.
with your quirks, there is. I'd be more surprised if you didn't have it.
But they should have. We live in a world where you've got Mandalorian over there expressing under his what's his name? Sorry, Pedro Pascal, expressing emotion under a helmet. Just put Alexander Skarsgård in a full. Oh Jesus! In a full
In
fucking
Jesus.
machine suit, and it's fine. No one's gonna bat an eyelid. Be like, oh yeah, it's a robot. If anything, it'll probably have more expression in the robot suit. Because you have to sort of like draw emotions onto a blank slate.
Do you know what a red herring is?
Yeah, why?
Because that's kind of the whole, like, that's the whole start of it. Where, oh yeah, you need a security robot, and the show is called Murderbot, and it's a robot, but it's a red herring. It's not that at all.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's like they're setting up your expectations for this to be a robot, and then the entire rest of the story is that no, it isn't.
But everyone's treating them as ridiculous for thinking, like
Yes.
they're being treated like idiots because they're.
Yeah, exactly. By literal slavers, not figuratively slavers, literally slavers who figured out we can make more of a profit if we construct human beings in a workshop, because then they won't have rights and we don't have to pay them. That's who the people who ridicule them are.
Okay.
But they have slaves, man. They have actual slaves. The people who ridicule them. This is like not even late stage capitalism, but like fucking beyond that.
But is this like one of these situations where it's such a deep cut that it's like you like woods through the trees here? Like isn't there like a more effective, simpler story you could tell? It just seems weird that like we're having to sort of jump so many hoops to be like, oh no, it's intentional. It's meant to be coded that way. When you could just tell a story about a robot and save money because you didn't need to. You just have Alexander Skarsgård voice it. Didn't need to be in the suit. I don't know. Maybe I'm hardcore swimming up the wrong river here, but
I think so. I think because that's like this is the misdirection, and you seem to be doubling down on the intentional misdirection. Yeah.
Okay.
At least
yeah.
Because I like the books, especially the first one, especially because of that misdirection, because of the slow sort of build up and realize, hang on, it's been set up as a bot, as a robot, but it isn't like at all. This is just all of this has been misdirection, and the longer it goes on for, the more you realize, oh shit, this is just a slave. Jesus Christ, man.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it did just fly clear of my head. Anyway, I think I would have also I'd love to see a story where it was just a HK, whatever, meatbag Knights of the Old Republic piece of hardware that became sentient and is no one's expecting this because this is not normal. These are just machines. No, they're not human. Lol, what are you talking about? And this one is, as in this one is sentient.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stories like that, that one short one in Secret Level from Unreal Tournament, where the construction bot or the mining bot gets sentience, and it starts killing people.
Yeah,
and it's fantastic.
Maybe I'm also sort of blinded by the fact that like in I've whinged a lot about Battlestar Galactica in the past, just like being, oh, here comes a robot race. And then they start doing like melodrama, like human-centric relationship melodrama. And here's me missing, like, you realize that a robot race would be like almost so extremely alien, it would be interesting to see. But they don't do that. They just do like, oh no, he slept with Shannon, you know.
To be fair, the robots were very fuckable in that show.
They were very fuckable. But it's like they started dealing with like stupid melodrama that you get in any like fucking like Casualty TV show or something.
Yeah,
it's strange.
I think it's a hard thing to do because, like, what art is about conveying like human emotion, I guess. If we're being pretentious here, and if you're doing like non-human emotion, it's kind of hard to do that well.
But also, the situation you're setting up is what happens if robot race interacts with human race. Or at least in Battlestar's case. Like, I kind of want to see that instead of, oh, yay, we're going to talk about our fifis again. Like, the opening miniseries for Battlestar Galactica concerns a fucking nuclear war. You know, this heavy shit. And yet, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. Like, on episode, like, season 2 or whatever. Sorry, let's move on.
Oh, well. It's the same thing where you have like this ancient vampire who's like 3,000 years old, and also a billionaire playboy, and
yeah.
It's like, yeah, the guy's just like, yeah, he's still pining over high school students.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, exactly that. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but it's like it's hard to sort of like you've never met a 3,000-year-old vampire playboy billionaire, so it's hard to sort of convey how different they would be. So they just end up being like.
Yeah, but that's what, you know, your imagination's for. You know, oh, fuck it, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I think
Easy
it's a
to
hard
say.
thing to do in practice. I think in reality you just have to tune it down so much that it's just, oh yeah, this is just a slightly older person.
Yeah. I think...
eccentric.
Have you seen that Jenny Nicholson video on, there was like a Vampire Diaries? Have you seen that one? A breakdown of it?
I think so.
There's a bit where she's pointing out like vampire relationships. Like, surely it gets to the point where it almost like it's immaterial. You live so long that these humans, like their lives are essentially like hamburgers. They go bad so quickly. Like, it doesn't matter to you if you're in a relationship for 100 years or 1,000. You'd become deadened to it, essentially.
I think that's more realistic. That you're not really investing in anyone anymore because, well, yeah, you're going out, you're having fun, you're dating someone for like a few years, but you don't really give a shit about them because you can't anymore. You've given a shit about hundreds of people and they've all died.
Yeah,
and you're like you're kind of done with it.
There's a bit like, well, the main character has to go to sleep because the actress quit because she wasn't getting paid enough, and so like, quick, you go to sleep, and then she goes to sleep. And then it's like, well, it's fine. Like, you know, you could wake her up in 100 years or whatever and restart your relationship. You're on a break. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm just waffling about stupid shit. That's sorry. If you haven't seen that, it's a really good video. Like, she completely skewers this vampire show for its weird racist undertones because the vampires fought in the American Civil War. And it's like, oh my god, they fought in the American Civil War. Oh yeah, for the Confederacy. So it's like,
well, I mean, why wouldn't you at that point? I mean, you are wealthy landowners, probably. You do need people to do stuff for you when you're sleeping in your coffin at day. So, and you're already eating people. I mean, keeping a few slaves shouldn't be that like a bit of a leap at that point.
It makes it easier to get blooded. You can just lock up the people. What do you think they were weirdly racist about where their blood came from?
Ugh.
Hang on.
The Polish blood. Ugh, no.
No.
I'm trying to watch my weight.
Presumably, yeah, like they would give a shit about. I'm guessing the the diet of their prey.
It's like that, like why they prefer virgin blood. That quote from
Yes.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
If you're going to eat a sandwich, you just enjoy it a bit more if no one had fucked it first.
Oh shit! Who's attacking my boat? Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Factual, and thank you, Megalodon. Thank you very much, and thank you, Agarob. Oh shit! It's a fooling. That's a bit more dangerous. I shouldn't get overconfident. Shit. Don't get killed now. That'd be a really stupid time to get killed. Alright. Fuck. I was looking at some of the recordings for, obviously I'm scrubbing the Valheim footage for a bullshittery. And there was this one playthrough where basically I died in the plains like 7 times. And it was really fucking humiliating.
Yeah, I remember that. Happened to me too.
Yep. And at the end of it, I was like, fuck the plains. Fuck this biome. Fuck the plains. Damn it.
I think we had to come around with a boat and sort of help you get your stuff
Yep.
back eventually.
Repeatedly. Okay, I need fine wood. There's none in the boat. Oh shit, they nearly took out the boat. Thank you, Rybite. Thank you very much, Rybite.
So I
Yeah.
thought I solved my bug earlier, and then I tested it and it worked. And I commented out I fixed it, it still worked, and I'm wondering how the hell is this working anyway? I'm like, okay, it's still not working, or at least my fix did nothing.
Are you still working on the same thing?
Since May, yes.
Oh god.
That button is refusing to move those 2 pixels.
Yeah,
No,
Drath
not
already
looking at
found
buttons
it.
now, thankfully.
He's moved over the switches.
Oh yeah, radio buttons. Which are technically buttons, I think.
Sorry, quick question about Valheim. Can I find fine wood in the dark black forest? Dark forest?
Yes.
On which trees?
I don't know, I haven't played the game.
Oh, fuck off.
Is this for the
Portal.
yeah? Aren't those like the oaks or something? The
yeah,
birch.
birch. Damn it, but they're not in Black Forest. Okay.
Planes.
Shite.
Didn't we had this problem, right?
Hmm.
In fucking
We did, yeah. We were trying to
had,
find
like-
portal mats.
yeah.
I've already cut that together. We got so I've done this hard cut where we're in the raft bickering, and then the serpent, its head appears from the water, and we all start screaming. And then the immediate next shot is the serpent taking one bite out of the raft. The whole thing collapses. We all scream and fall into the water. And then there's a next shot of me just soggily walking out of the waves, while Tom is going fucking Valheim.
Okay, that could be good.
Because obviously we were screaming for a while, and I was yelling, "Shoot it!" Like, it was fucking the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. Yeah. But I decided that wasn't as funny as just an immediate hard cut to getting bitten in half and then fucking soggily walking up the beach.
That serpent had good comedic timing. It had.
Shit.
So how much did you pay the serpent for that?
Well, if anything, I'm also appreciating... Shit, hang on. One star.
You're
food.
appreciating shit? Ugh.
I gotta be real careful because I could get killed out here. Fuck.
You need to keep your fetishes to yourself, mate.
My stamina so I can dodge. If that thing hits me and gets lucky, I could be just killed outright like that. Back up. Health potion. No hitting me, fuck. Come on, you little fuckstick. That missed both shots. Yeah, the trouble is the foolings, especially the starred ones, do so much damage, it's crazy. Fuck. Where's the other one gone? Yeah, you can stay in the water, mate. Don't forget the other one, he's on my left somewhere. Right. I'm alive! Sorry, I'm fine. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Hi, fine. I'm on love.
Yeah, so I managed to get through about 31 of the 44 streams that are usable for Valheim. It's still very rough cut, though. Very rough.
You were saying you discovered you liked something. Or the joy of something.
Joy of something. What was the joy of something? Hang on. Oh, that was it. Yes. Praise to Jinx, by the way, because I've noticed so many moments in our first playthrough where Jinx could have spoiled it but didn't. They were holding their tongue, which is fantastic. Like that sea serpent one was one of them. The rain came in. We were on the raft. And Jinx could have totally gone, oh, you guys should not go in the river, in the water, because a sea serpent might appear. And it would have robbed us of the first experience of it.
Yeah, she did well there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jinx knows just, fuck him over.
Yeah. But there was another bit where, like, we were going off to fight the Elder, and that was the only time where we had to say, because Jinx was like, not with that gear, you're not. And we're like, no, don't tell us stuff like that, because, because now we know that we're not ready, and in doing so, we won't win, and therefore we won't try.
Do you have the bit where Tom tries to block the Elder?
Yep. I'm gonna. No, it wasn't the Elder. It was a 1-star troll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He goes, I'm gonna parry that. Walk straight under the troll. The troll just fucking squashes him in like 2 seconds. And we all took the piss, going, "You wally." And then the Elder appeared, and we're like, "Tom, parry that." He's like, "I'm gonna parry it." No. Tom runs towards the Elder. Yeah,
Mag says the seeds as well.
Yep, I've already got this long sequence in the bullshittery where we're basically stumped by the most obvious fucking puzzle in the world. And start going through bizarro logic. Like, Mags, I found some, like, glowing thistles, is that it? Duck says, like, I found some entrails, is that it? Like, literally in front of us, like, it's on the plinth for what we need to get.
At which point did you start thinking it was SovietWomble?
Yeah.
I regret trying to be an active part of that discussion because I said so much stupid stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for saying it, because now I've edited, I've cut it all together, so now we sound stupid. Stupider. I'm trying to find the fucking fine wood without getting killed by like a million foolings. So yes, I'm on stream 32 out of 44, and we're in the Mistlands now.
Fucking Mistlands.
Mm-hmm. It also seems to be a bit of a going trend where we wait ages to do a boss, right? Because it's like, well, Digi's not here. And then we do the boss, and then Digi literally turns up, like, the afternoon afterwards going, why didn't you wait for me? It's like, dude, we waited 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard when you do like 10 people to sort of get everyone on board. It's tricky.
Yeah, especially with massive time zone differences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to creep my way into the plains and find a tree without getting like zerged by loxes or something.
Today is leg day.
Mm-hmm.
Not looking forward to leg day.
You're not going to skip it?
What were we saying of it?
I said I also need to do exercises today.
Uh-huh.
But it's effort, so we'll see. Oh shit, it's a full-on fooling village. Oh, fuck me.
You're about to get fucked.
Yeah, I've got a problem.
I'm sort of getting to that age where I kind of have to, stop doing the big manly exercises and do more like machine-related stuff instead. Because
Why?
you don't have the shoulders anymore and the ligaments and joints to sort of lift heavy weights anymore.
That just sounds like quitter talk.
Yeah, the thing is, your bones will kind of quit on you, even if you decide not to. So
Believe. Be like that guy in UFC who kicked so hard that he broke his own leg.
yeah, badly that man. Just pow! Didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was swinging a pickaxe to get that cement out of my flower bed the other day. And for several days afterwards, and still a little bit now, my finger is not, like one of my fingers on my left hand is not working properly. Like, it's not causing me pain, it's not broken, it's not quite responding to actions that I give it. It's strange.
Did you dislocate it?
I don't know, it's like, it's what odd, it's just almost like it's malfunctioning.
A quick question, guys.
Hi, Mike.
Does anybody know the guy Bum Toucher in the server entry room?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking. There's a guy that's called Bum Toucher in the entry room.
Don't let him in, Mike.
Should we let him in?
He might
Should we
touch
do
our
an
bums.
interview? Yeah, should we do an interview here?
No.
Yeah.
You can start screaming the N-word.
Womble, it's your doctor.
Ah, good to see you.
I would just
Hello.
like to... Hey, Messi!
Messy.
Congratulations,
Oh, it's
Messi!
Bum
Yeah,
Toucher.
congratulations. Oh, is this Bum Toucher?
Yeah.
I heard bum touching and I had to come.
Yeah,
Of
you
course,
want him in, Messi? You want to have an interview with Bum Toucher?
Yeah.
No, I'll stick with my own resident bum toucher. Thank you very much.
Okay. I just wanted to quickly add with the whole siege thing in Valheim.
Yep.
As individuals, we can be pretty clever when playing games. As a group, we're dumber than a sack of
Dumb,
potatoes. Yeah.
Yes.
The collective intelligence goes down a few points every time someone else extra joins.
What's also quite amusing is that as I'm scrubbing the footage, I'm watching the mocap. I'm watching the story of God of War Ragnarok. So it's like on the left of the screen, it's like proper Vikings, and then on the right of the screen is like supermarket brand Vikings.
Well, we are not in Valhalla for reasons, you know. We are in the purgatory of Vikings for reasons because we are to prove ourselves, and we're not doing a great job so far.
I think our group is like one of the groups that Kratos just massacres on his way to get like a hat or something. Like, it's just gonna. Oh, that's a small chest over there. It's just like a
Get
group
rid of these guys.
Dragon in one.
He just made a little extra afterlife just for us, so he got rid of us, you know.
I still say that like we get to fucking Valhalla and Odin, like it's like a spider getting into his house. He just puts us in the glass with a bit of card and lets us outside again. How did they get back in?
Just imagine that at the end of the game 1.0, where they implemented everything, they actually score you on all your actions, and we still don't get in.
I just hope that they just give like a video at the end of this is what you've done to get to Valhalla, and there's just like 7 of you dancing on the table for the onions.
Yeah. Taking a bath with a poisoned fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine wood. Here we go.
Right, I'm going back to work. Have a good
Bye.
one.
Enjoy work. Thank you for popping by.
What about
Bye.
disgraceful?
What are you doing?
What? Bum toucher?
No, Mag. Well, maybe bum toucher. I don't know. It depends if the bums want to be touched.
Come on, you little bugger.
You rang?
Oh, damn it, you got me. There we go. Just trying to eliminate the enemy strategically without getting jumped by something with multiple stars. Right. But yeah, no, congratulations, Messi. Well done on your new job.
Yeah.
Hope it goes very, very well and you enjoy it and you get money. That's more important.
I like having income.
Hang on. How much fine wood for a portal? Is it 20?
10?
10?
Might
I
try
can't
to get
remember.
20 to be safe.
Right.
Better to have too many than too little.
One thing I think is funny with games like this is that sort of since you're adding like biomes sort of sequentially, there's some things that like are in early biomes that like big burly trolls, for example, that like should be able to squash a fooling like under its foot, right? And then no, it like
Gets
3
crushed,
trolls
yeah.
get crushed by one fooling because they're higher level.
Well, there was sorry, I went down this. You know, I was talking about that abridged series Sword Art Online and the whole sort of stuff surrounding it on the internet. But it's like that exact scene where like he gets jumped by 6 other players, but they slash all the weapons at him, but they can't even hurt him because it's a level-based MMO.
Yeah.
So it's like he's not just stronger; he's like absurdly stronger, generating more health over time than they can do damage.
How is your fluffy little girl?
My Lulu.
Yes.
Yeah, where is she? Is she on the camera? She's. Oh, look at this. Hang on. She's
There is-
here.
There was no camera when I
She's
saw her.
on her pain-killing drugs.
Oh.
So she's on drugs.
It's a belly.
Yeah.
It's a drugged up belly.
So she didn't want to eat her food last night because she was picky. So she went to bed without her dinner. So she woke up in the morning with a rumbly tummy and didn't want to eat food. So she was like, "No, thank you. I've got a rumbly tummy, Dad." So we went straight to the shops where I got some sliced ham. And then all of a sudden, the rumbly tummy, "No, thank you, Dad," changed, and she was like, "Ooh." And she chased me going, ham, ham, ham.
Ham?
And yeah, she's talking about you.
Yeah.
And so she had like several wafers, like thin wafers of ham.
No.
And that belly's got ham in it now.
That's a good belly.
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing her best. She's just obviously struggling.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Meanwhile, I just have a fluffy butt that appears sometimes.
Yeah.
Go like, "Hey, give me attention," and then goes away again, which is very similar to how I sometimes enter Digby's office. It's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, give me attention."
Give me ham.
Bye. No ham.
Yeah.
No ham. No, he's the ham fiend in this household, and the dog.
There we go. Right, I have the portal materials. Now I just need to get back to the boat safely. Make the portal, go back and save.
I am making sourdough bread now.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
tried to make like a loaf when I came home from vacation, but my starter was being angry with me and sulky because I hadn't fed it for 3 weeks.
That'll do
So
it.
it didn't quite work. So I'm trying again now. Giving it
Also,
some
the
food.
important
Thank you,
question.
Rhaegar Thulu. Thank you very
What's
much,
its
Rhaegar.
name?
Thulaven.
Surrealist.
And thank you, a good fist and
Or
Rybite.
in Norwegian, sour realist.
Thank you, Rhaegar.
Because it's sour. And it's a realist.
Okay.
You gotta name your starter, man. It's important. It's gotta be a pun-based name. Otherwise, what are you
Okay.
even doing?
So, sorry, explain to like an idiot. So, like, what exactly is it?
Okay, so in sourdough bread, instead of using yeast, you use something called a starter, which is essentially just a living colony of the same sort of stuff.
Okay.
So you have like a jar of flour and water, like mixed in your refrigerator, and it's slightly like pungent with like bacteria and yeast stuff. And then you mix in a lump of that in your dough instead of using yeast.
Sounds gross.
It
But that's
does
how you
make
get
for good
sourdough bread.
Yes.
Makes really good pizza dough as well.
Right. Google AI has came up with these names for your starter.
Oh God.
Freddie Mercury,
No.
Dovid-19,
Uh-huh.
the Yeasty Boys,
Oh, okay.
Albus Dumbledore.
What is that reference to?
Dumbledore.
Double
but
dough.
Harry
Does he,
Potter.
oh,
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Sorry, I missed that. I thought it was just Dumbledore. I was like, wait, does he make bread with magic? Does he teleport his poop into bread?
I like it. The further down you get, just the more nonsensical, till it's just like Matilda.
Okay.
What?
The Blob, Sour Sally.
I like Dodge's names. Those are good.
Dodge,
What's
let's
that?
say.
Is in chat. Sour Oman and Sauron. Sauron.
Yeah, that works. Sour man. Put your hand in it, like the white hand or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just here's hoping it's not grey.
I've never tried this.
It's another type of thing you can.
Yeah.
Another
Be
type
bad
of
at.
bread you can
I
kill.
can fail. Fail at
Yeah.
making.
Yeah. See, he's trying to make sourdough bread. You're making sourdough bricks.
No, I'm more concerned for the fact that the sourdough could go weird if you don't keep the starter. So I'm quite concerned about what the baker's curse will do to your starter.
Yep. Thank you, impotent banana.
But it's fun because you get to get weirdly autistic about it. Where it's like, oh yes, I gotta feed it at exactly 5 p.m. and then I take it out at that time, and then
You can take it
I
out for a
slap-
walk.
yeah, you gotta show it the sights, keep it stimulated, you know.
It's just like the baking version of coffee, people.
Oh God, you're gonna make that happen
Basically, yes.
now. It's like a bakery where they regularly take their sourdough to Paris or something.
I mean, you get people who have like a family sourdough starter.
Oh,
and it's just like,
Jesus.
we did like a farmyard beer tasting skydive last week.
Oh yeah, I saw
where
that.
we jumped into like a farm, and then we drove a short distance to like the brewery on another farm just close by.
Uh-huh.
And that guy was also like really into his yeast. He had like harvested this yeast like 10 years ago, and he had like a special freezer where he kept like backup yeast
Uh-huh.
in like a university in Trondheim.
Okay, listen, I have to ask. So you did skydiving, you landed, you were putting your parachute away. How soon was it that the farmer brought up his yeast obsession? Was it like literally on landing he raced over?
So practically, it was within the hour.
He said it while they were in the air.
Yeah.
He had like a session and a double session and a triple session. Or not session, saison. Just say session because it's fun.
Session, but it's French.
Yes, session but French.
what?
Let's see.
Apparently, there's a sourdough hotel that looks after your starter while you're on holiday. It's just in your chat. and it's like,
Oh my god, that's amazing. Where can I? Are these in Norway? Can I send my starter there?
Send it to a boarding school in Switzerland.
I would just love it to be like a proper like hotel, and it's just like, today we took your sourdough starter to go see the zoo.
We played
They
at
particularly
Mozart
like
for
the
4
red
hours.
pandas.
Well, it's like, do you think they have like adopt a sourdough rescues?
Pretty sure my sourdough will be kicked out. Like, come pick up your piece of shit sourdough, man.
Send your sourdough to boarding school.
What if your sourdough is made? I don't know. It's got like a different like grain thing in it. It's like, oh, we don't deal with those sourdoughs here. But they can't say that openly because it's sourdough racist. So they got like
Hardly to
use.
say. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe you'll be more comfortable at the
In
hotel
a
down the
city
street.
hotel. Yes.
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 Quite.
Hang on. Yes, that's Taoist. You can't say that. Interesting. Also insane.
Yeah.
But it's the kind of like food making hobby that works well for like people that work from home, like I can do occasionally and like you do.
Yes.
Because it's time consuming, but it's not that much effort.
Yeah. Like editing bullshitteries.
No, you don't have to sit down and like not time consuming. It's just you have to step in and sort of stretch
Remember
and fold it once every hour and like look in on it, but you don't have to do much.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like 15 minutes of effort, but it takes like 8 hours total.
Oh, did I forget to plant my onions? Ah.
R.I.P. onions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then you do.
I'm sorry,
Nope,
after you.
you go.
I'm just saying, I've already found that scene in the Valheim bullshittery where they got this hard juxtaposition between Messi and Kraft going, yes, if we get this resource, and if you prepare this food, and then it's hard cut to us, all naked in the onion field, dancing for the onions to make them grow faster. Go, onion, go! And then you can just hear the lady sighing in the background.
I mean, can you blame us? I mean, we're here trying to keep you guys alive as you suicided to freaking dead mosquitoes.
Yep, we're like, go,
repeatedly.
onions!
And we're here like, yeah, let's just try and keep them alive.
Also, I got repeatedly annoyed at you guys calling the horns on my helmet sex handles.
It's the fuck helmet.
The fuck helmet, fuck handles, that was it, yeah.
Yeah. It did look like pretty convenient handles, though.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
you mentioned, yeah. Would let you get quite a bit of grip.
Keep your hair from being pulled.
Yeah.
Speaking of like that level thing from Sword Art Online,
Yes.
There's one of my favorite book series is called Cradle, and it's essentially that.
Okay.
Like it starts with the weakest dude in the weakest village in the weakest valley in the weakest continent, and he decides I'm not going to be that anymore, and then the entire series is utterly predictable when he tries to not be the weakest dude anymore,
Why?
and then just got to beat up some gods.
Oh right, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yes, very casual beating up
yes,
gods.
the Final Fantasy method. You start off small, and by the end of it, you're killing death or the gods or whatever.
Yeah.
you
So
know.
it literally starts out by fighting 6-year-olds.
Yep.
In a tournament.
Yep.
And has to cheat to do so because he's weak, even
Yep.
though he's like a big burly 18-year-old. And then it ends up with him beating up a bunch of gods at once. And you can see it all coming from like miles away. It's all utterly predictable. It's fantastic.
Do you ever play Final Fantasy 9? We've had this conversation. You ever play it?
No.
Just randomly. I can't remember the rationale behind it, but randomly at the end of Final Fantasy 9, you just fight death for some reason?
I mean, isn't that what you're fighting in most things? It's
Yeah,
like, well, I don't want to go with that.
It's like I'm not sure why. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we battling death as a large boss entity?
I know I've played Final Fantasy 9, but I don't know if I've got that far because even back then I was bad at games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Which one was that again?
It's the one where you're playing as a troop of thieves who are part of a plot to kidnap a princess called Princess Garnet from in the middle of a performance in a great big palace. But you're surprised when you burst into the room to discover that she wants to be kidnapped and she desperately wants to get away.
Yeah, it was in the middle of a festival or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
And so
then there's
you
the
kidnap
Hattie
her.
boy.
And then everything goes crazy, like fucking full-on war, everything, and you're just trying your best to... What you thought was escape with the princess for a bounty, but all of a sudden has turned into something massive and serious.
And somehow you end up suplexing a train.
Wait, suplexing a train?
That's the only thing I know about Final Fantasies. In one of them, you suplex a train.
Okay.
It was good. So Final Fantasy VII came out, and it was as much as people enjoy it, the story was fucking bonkers and weird and incoherent. And then Final Fantasy VIII came out. I don't know what the story was, but I do know that they started to make it all lanky, adult-looking people, so that they course-corrected back in 9. It went back to a relatively simple story with chibi-style graphics again. So they went back to sort of...
Yeah.
They walked back from Final Fantasy VIII, and it was good. I remember enjoying it.
Yeah. I'm looking at the pictures now, and I remember enjoying this. There's some parts that's just like, oh yes, there was a theater show or something in the festival. It was just you had to time your hits. I think something like that. I was not good at it.
And there's this wonderful scene. Again, I've told the story a billion times. There's this wonderful scene where, like, the princess has been captured, and of course, the whole realm is looking for her, and her name is Princess Garnet. And so she turns around to you, the player, and she takes out your weapon from your belt, like you know where you got your swords, and she picks up a dagger, and she holds it up to the light, and she goes, "What is this?" Because she's like a naive princess, and you're like, "It's a dagger," and she goes, "I think my name will be," and then of course that's when the player name screen appears. You can rename the characters. So I always have her go, "I think I'll be Princess Garnet." No, I'm not renaming her Dagger. That's a stupid name. I'm not giving her the name Dagger for the rest of the playthrough. It's a ridiculous name. So for the rest of my playthrough, she's like, "Hello, I'm Princess Garnet," and everyone's like, "Oh, hi, you're welcome. We've never seen you before." So I've made it weird by my refusal to accept the game's decision to try and give her the dumbest name in the world.
Yeah, that about tracks. Yeah, Final Fantasy's always been really fun, but it's also so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's Japanese. It is Japanese.
But I will say, like, Final Fantasy X will always remain my favorite.
It is. It's so good, isn't it? 10 is just... It's weirdly good. It's like this crazy anomaly in the Final Fantasy series where, holy shit, you actually made a good one? Like a really good one?
Now, I will say that having watched you play Blitzball made me feel really bad about my level of Blitzball skill, which was not much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were just like, oh yes, I'm just gonna kick their ass. I know we're supposed to lose this, but I'm gonna kick their ass anyway. And it's just like, and then there's me, and it's like, yeah, this is a struggle.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm getting shit now because I call Final Fantasy X the only good one. Oh really? Oh god.
Which one's Final Fantasy X?
The one where you are playing as a famous blitzball star called Tidus. No, I'm not calling him Tidar, Japan. Tidus, and all of a sudden your city is attacked by a giant Godzilla-style monster called Sin. And you suddenly wake up, and the world is different, and you are swimming alone in a beach called Besaid, and you have no idea what happened to your city or where your people are. Game begins. That one.
Who's the big bad?
The big bad is an enormous Godzilla-style creature called Sin. What's happening is that the world has been reduced to a sort of level of... sort of everything's simpler, like small villages. Because if you build too big, then this massive Godzilla monster appears and destroys everything. So everybody has to kind of spread out a little bit and be a bit more passive. It's really, really interesting. And you're trying to understand, okay, what the fuck is this creature then? What's going on? And there's this sort of omnipresent religion called, is it Yevon? Or is that the name of the religion? And what the weirdest part to you is that back when you were this famous blitzball star at the beginning of the game, you had the blitzball sign, which is like, imagine putting your hand around a bowling ball at your chest. One hand at the top and one hand below. It's their religious sign. Like, everyone's doing it. They're doing the blitzball sign. It's as if, I don't know, high-fiving or something was a religious thing. And you're like, what is going on? It's total fish out of water. It's wonderful, the mystery of it. So yeah, if you haven't played Final Fantasy X, chat, give it a go. It's really good.
Yeah, he's good fun.
Thank you, Nock. Thank you.
Also, Yuna pretty.
Yeah. And oh my god, yeah. There's so many moments that just me fucking. I cried like a girl. Like holy shit. Like all the way through all those moments that hit. I was like, my god, that's good. What was I doing? I'm back here now. I need to go get the tar and some food.
I do like when you watch different people play these games and everyone has their own like favorite character and he's just like I really like Yuna pretty and then you watch Alistair play and it's just like yes, this Lulu lady.
Lulu.
yeah. And it's just like that tracks.
For those, hang on, let me just find a picture. For those who are not familiar with Final Fantasy X and have no idea why this Lulu character might be popular, hang on.
The original Step on Me lady.
Yeah. Observe the character to the right side of this picture, absolutely mogging the shit out of Yuna, the summoner. Yes. Like, oh, you're the love interest? Step back.
Yep. So yes, this all tracks.
Ah, dear. Anyway, yeah.
It's a very weird dress. It still remains a very
It
strange
looks
dress.
utterly impractical. Like, what happens if you try to swim?
I wasn't thinking swimming. It was just like getting in and out of it. It's like, oh, wrong hole. Oh, wrong hole. Oh,
Yeah.
wrong hole.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
you can't swim in
Oh,
that dress. You better
suffocate.
take it off before we get in the water.
Right.
She has all those belts, and not one of them is actually being a belt.
Yeah. What's the name of that? It's like a Japanese style thing where they like maximize the amount of detail.
Insane?
Tails?
It's an actual thing. It's like a name.
I can't remember.
Is it literally just maximalism? Maximalism. Is that correct?
Mm.
Hang on, I've got too many turnips. Need some onions.
Honestly, you could have said anything. Is it not the Smugglebuch?
Yeah.
I like what Yassi says when he talks about characters like that. It's like someone started drawing them and then just never stopped.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like how most of like Warhammer stuff is created, I think. It's like now I have this Space Marine, like, and then just keep going, just keep adding skulls.
That's how you know they're good.
Yeah.
Where's there a fooling? Maybe not.
It's fooling on your ceiling.
Thought I heard a little goblin giggle. Weird.
You near them?
No. Alright, I need to get some mushrooms for the sake of... It's weird that you can't farm them. Hang on.
I mean, even when they farm them IRL, it's like in a cave underground, isn't it? So.
With a box of scraps.
I swear there's a... Oh, it's him. Just a grey dwarf.
Oh my god, badass monkey.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive, badass. Hey there, man. Alright.
Last I spoke to him, he was working on the live action Lion King movie.
For real?
Yeah?
Is that the one with the buttholes? Oh no, wait, there's cats.
Yeah, that's cats.
That's been a while.
Badass, how long did it take for you to render the buttholes for the Lion King?
There we go. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Fuck! No, I'm fine.
You guys
Mushrooms.
seen the show called Slow Horses?
No, but you keep talking about it.
No.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman, yes?
Gary Oldman, yes.
Our favourite dwarf.
Oh, he did work on cats, not the Lion King.
Oh, he did do the buttholes.
Oh, he did do the
Oh my
buttholes!
god, he did the buttholes.
I like that. Seems studio, very different level of morale.
Oh dear. I mean, sorry, isn't the truth of it, I might be misspeaking, but isn't the truth of it that the fur just made it look like buttholes, not really
I
buttholes?
believe so.
I've not seen the movie, so
No,
I
me
just
either.
know the description that it was cursed.
They're silly bad. Like what they did like a I'm sure Badass knows far more than me, but like, they did this thing where the fur renderer had to have a point where it ended or something, and of course that was near the butt, and it made it look at a distance that they all had buttholes.
It's
Oh,
like
man.
it's like the crown of your hair.
The butthole of the head.
Yes. I need to find some mushrooms.
I think it had something to do with that they didn't wear mocap suits for a lot of it, and it sort of got difficult.
Yeah.
Like, it's still trackable, but like it's a lot easier if you can actually like auto track every like pulses instead of having to do people.
Oh god, that would be horrific. Having to fucking edit James Corden's footage.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Imagine having
Does it-
to spend your
yeah.
workday just adding a butthole to several celebrity cats.
Uh-huh.
Not the
It's-
worst thing you could do for a celebrity.
I mean, yeah, you could be handling their actual buttholes.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get danger pay for depending on which celebrity you have to work with?
The thing that weirds me, the things that weirds me out about watching the footage of that is that, so you know the stage thing. I've not seen the film or the stage play, right? But on the stage they had these obvious sort of like fake cat whiskers and noses on them, didn't they?
Yeah, it was face paint.
Yeah, face paint. Sorry, face paint. And then they didn't have that on the cat's actors in the film, so it's part of the reason that it made it look so obviously like that's a human face. There's no like nose get up, no. It's a disgusting crying human face on this CGI body.
Ooh, we got
Yeah.
more context
Okay,
from
Badass is-
Badass.
Badass is correcting
Oh,
me.
here we
They
go.
did have mocap suits, they just didn't work as well as they were hoped.
So they enlisted hundreds of junior artists like myself in 2019 to manually roto-anim every actor. Jesus.
Yeah.
Were you assigned to a specific one?
Yeah.
Who were you so we can judge your work?
Yes.
Tell us!
Whose butthole were you responsible for?
Yes.
Uh,
We must inspect the fools.
You think there was like a power struggle where everyone wanted to rotoscope Taylor Swift and everyone was like, I just don't give me James Corden, please. I just don't give me Taylor. For the love of God.
You have been banished to Judi Dench.
You've been banished to Rebel Wilson.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah. Have you seen the one talking about the music?
Yes,
The
actually.
YouTube video.
Fascinating YouTube video.
Yeah.
It was a YouTuber who was a sort of tackling Cats from the perspective of its musical rhythm, and one of the primary arguments was the fact that because they decided to apparently do it a little bit backwards, they would sort of play the music at the actors and then speed up or slow down the music based on what the actors were doing. So the actors weren't having to sing along to music with a beat. The beat was changing to match what the actors were doing, which means that it was so forgettable and weird.
Yeah. And the only good ones are the fact that it was people who, did dance.
Yeah, dancers who were dancing to a beat. That's when the music slapped. Yeah. But whenever it was Gandalf on stage, like going ooh, up or down, it's like obviously the music had to slow and stop and start, and it was weird. Yes, was it Sideways? Is that the name of the YouTuber? It got claimed to hell immediately by the company that owned Cats.
Oh, probably.
And they had to spam like awful, like weird music over the bits that they claimed. I'll find it, because it's a fascinating... Hang on. Sideways. Yeah, here it is. Hang on.
Victoria.
Yeah, watch this, chat. If you want... I mean, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but regardless, it's an interesting... It's an interesting video to listen to, because you're like, oh, really? Is that the issue? They were doing what they were doing on Les Mis, but jacked up, and it was even worse this time.
Yeah.
See, now I'm conflicted which link is gonna be more cursed. Whatever Umlaut linked, or the descripted cat video.
The same link.
Yeah, it's fascinating. And for example, like say when Rebel Wilson had her musical number, apparently she was singing the wrong part of the song or something?
Yeah, she was singing one of the backing vocals.
Yeah, not the melody. I'm not a music guy. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
No one here is an expert, so let's just nod and agree. Yeah. I just shout out though because Skimbleshanks was part of the Royal Ballet Theatre.
Oh, what does that mean? Sorry, I'm not familiar. One of the cats was a dancer?
Yeah. He was the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
In the Royal Ballet.
Thank you, Forced. Thank you very much there, Forced. 2-star deer, alright. Mushrooms, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't even look at Umlaut's link because it's Imgur and UK doesn't like it.
Yeah. Hopefully he repeals that.
Fuck, yeah.
But we'll see. Let's not get our hopes up.
I don't know.
Still, you got rid of digital ID.
I mean, my main concern was literally how's Larry doing.
Larry, the number 10 cat,
No,
yeah.
Fuck Larry. He's the man behind all of this turmoil.
Yeah, maybe actually.
He moved in, and then look what happened.
Which prime minister did he come with?
Throne.
From what said he's seen 7 PMs.
Which PM did he start with?
I can't remember.
We've gone through too many PMs now. I can't remember.
Chief Mouser since 2011, so that was Cameron.
Oh God. Anyway, now that we have a new prime minister, we need to start shopping for a new prime minister.
Sure.
Yeah, we might as well start early.
Barely leaves us enough time to shop for the new prime minister.
Yeah. We'll have lunch, and then we'll start looking for a new prime. Yes, Lord Binface.
Yeah,
yes.
Urban Face.
Count.
I apologise.
Please.
I apologise, Count Binface.
I just love how many jokes it's made. It's like, yes, I could vote for the joke person, or I could vote for Orange. And it's just like, yes, yes.
When is it? When is the election? The by-election?
I don't know. It must be soon.
Oh,
I think it's next month.
marvelous.
So early mid next month.
I love that little bits I've seen of the Count Binface interview, and it's just like, why should we vote for you? And it's like, I'm not Farage, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, you know what? Fair.
Yeah, I've just seen the thing of Count Binface and Farage next to each other, and it's just mentioned in the Epstein file 037.
Oof.
Are you really fit for politics if you're not mentioned in the files at least once? I think there's an argument to be had that you're not important enough to be in politics if you haven't been mentioned at least once. Fuck, we got hit kind of hard by that in Norway.
You did?
Yeah.
What, by being mentioned or not being mentioned?
No, by being mentioned. Like,
Why?
there were a lot of
The
really?
entire
prominent,
population of Norway was mentioned there.
we were
Yeah.
all on the island actually.
It's very busy, that island.
Yeah.
There's 200,000 people there at any one time.
Mm-hmm.
Facilities are really crammed.
Yeah, they have their own airport and like
Yeah.
it's like
They have their
police
own
force. It's
weird
actually quite well-
schools. What are they teaching them there?
Do you reckon that
it's actually the most efficient pedophile ring on the planet. Actually, people don't appreciate that. All the logistics that goes into it. Yeah.
how many private planes? There's one runway. We can't deal with 17 private
yeah.
planes.
This is a nightmare.
Do you reckon the guy who lived next to Epstein Island complained about all the rowdy fucking, can you tone it down? 100,000 people came last month. Or do you reckon he was upset that, he wasn't on the list?
Oh no, no! I know the
guys.
I
Bodies
know
go
the
in the
guy
blue
that
bin.
lived next to him, like
Yes.
in one of the interviews came out, and he was just like, "I always thought he was a creep. I met him once, and I thought he was a creep, and never think." And then it was revealed, "Oh no, it's Britchums around there every weekend."
Yeah. Was that from In the Thick of It or something? Or Yes Minister? Yeah, it was Yes Minister, isn't it? A great chum, great guy. He was a Soviet spy. What? Who says? He says. He's been a Soviet spy for 30 years. Right, hang on.
So I have to winch here for a second.
Uh-huh.
Why have you not evened out the ground that you're farming on?
Because it's ground. It's fine. Shit grows in it. Just leave
But
it.
it's a lumpy mess.
Yes.
You should see his actual garden.
Yeah. Distraction, Lulu. Look, she's doing the Superman thing.
Oh,
Super dog.
he's a cute dog.
Yeah.
Even if you have a lumpy garden.
Oh, I actually sent a cranky email to my accountant this morning. Because so this July, right, is the first deadline for the British government's new tax system that they've got to do. So what's happening is that if you're a sole trader, you have to now upload your income quarterly, right? And so the first deadline for that is the end of this month. So I went to my accountant's software page and I started uploading my bank account details. And then what it's supposed to do, so they've moved from this old system to a new one. What you do is you highlight a whole bunch of the transactions and say, like, okay, that's bank charges or something, like to keep the bank account open. And then you highlight 20 others and say, okay, that's like Adobe, that's like a software subscription or something. You're basically declaring what the money's being used for deductions, if necessary. Anyway, 266 entries, and it wanted me to do them manually, one by one. Like, left click from a drop down, Adobe. Left click from a drop down, Adobe. Left click from a drop. I literally, after like 10 of them, sent an email to my accountant saying this can't be your new system, right? Like, your old system, you could just drag and drop. I'm not spending like 4 hours going through these fucking 260. Yeah, so I sent an annoyed email, so we'll see what the response is. Maybe I'm just being smooth-brained and there's an easier way.
It's just...
That's the sort of thing you use AI for. Just an initial pass, go
So-
over all of it.
They are. And that's what concerns me too. Because it's like, wait, you are using AI, so why am I doing this manually?
Oh god, that's the worst of both worlds. You do it manually first, and then the AI fucks it up for you afterwards. It's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
But you might be if they're using AI, you might be training it. Like they're using you to sort of
Yeah.
actually get it good.
I don't have time to be training it. I've got a job to do.
Well, tough shit. Someone's got
No,
to provide
tough-
the data for the AI.
Tough shit for them. There are other accountants.
Oh, what are you going to do? Switch in the middle of the tax delivery? No.
It's not until the end of the year. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All I have to do is upload it, declare it, which I can do manually.
Didn't you have like a bad accountant for like 3 years that didn't
Yes,
know
but-
what to declare you as?
But that's different. Them being stupid and not doing something is different from them demanding that I click a button 700 times. Oh, hang on. I'll do that. It's actually click mouse click. So this is how many mouse clicks it takes me to change accountant. 1,560 mouse clicks. That's how many it would take in order to declare all those things. Mag, why is that pinned? Pinned by Mag. Huh? What? Hang on. Mag, what are you on about, mate?
What?
I don't know, he's pinning weird messages.
It's that AI.
Huh?
It's AI. It's just it gets it wrong, and it's just like, oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I did pin those.
Oh, right,
I
I'm
did
with you.
declare those. It's like
Thank you,
the
in-game. Thank
news
you,
of
Forrest.
government. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, it's the news that governments are putting AI in nuclear deterrent programs. It's just, oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I shouldn't have launched those nuclear missiles. My bad.
Actually, sorry, not wishing to go down this rabbit hole again, because I'm sure Duck is tempted. Legit, I asked an AI this morning, which AI companies are making money? And I expected a really cagey answer, but I found it fucking hilarious, and it basically honestly said, none of them. And it said the only ones that are ones that aren't dedicated AI companies, like Nvidia. Like with a sort of a portfolio that's a bit more spread out. But it just amused me a little bit. I thought I was going to get like propaganda back at me saying, oh, no, definitely. They're all, yeah, totally. But it's like Nvidia, Microsoft, and 2 other ones, which aren't strictly
Apple
speaking.
and Facebook,
Apple?
I think. Apple and Meta, I think, are kind of
I don't think it
doing
said
okay.
Meta,
I mean,
it was
it's hard to
something
tell
else.
with Meta because they're fucking printing money anyway.
Yeah.
It's hard to know.
Anyway, but it just made me smile that I wasn't given, like, a softball response. It's direct. I was like, nope, none. Anyway. I'm looking for another... must be another type of food that I don't have yet. Or maybe it's just meat. Hang on. I think it's just
What are you
cooked
looking
meat.
for?
I'm looking for, like, another high health food for the plains. Hang on. Probably just meat.
Cannot have
bare
it,
meat.
for you are weak and vegan.
Lox meat. There we go. Thank you, Thahaha.
Lox meat
Thank you
is
very
always
much,
a good one.
Thahaha. And thank you, Adwoot and Lingame.
You have to unlock it.
But yeah.
Nothing.
What?
What? Mag, what the fuck is he doing? Just say in chat that he was triggering Digi about AI. That's like,
Oh yeah, that was in the
fuck's sake.
Discord. They were going fishing,
Oh,
and they
no.
caught a digi.
They caught a Digi.
oh god.
Thank you, Cerium Oxide.
Our bait
But
wasn't very
between-
subtle, to be fair. Here.
Between the, encouraging people to get into the Magic the Gathering stuff and the AI banter, Mag is concerning.
Would you try to fish me with, like, Warhammer shit?
I mean, I could, but I think we'll be here for like 17 hours.
Yep.
No, we already fish you for the fact that you need to use Discord.
Good joke.
I mean, I read all of like a chapter and a half of one of the Warhammer books, and it's just like, well, okay, why do I keep reading this? It's clear the Emperor's a twat.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I needed to know. And like, you know.
See, there is a bit of a problem in that they have done that thing where here's a character that is mysterious and whose motives are strange. Whatever the fuck you do, don't give them a first-person like book. Don't look inside their head. There's no way that you can make an inhuman character seem smart. So yeah, they just make him sound really dumb. Like they've accidentally done a dumb by explaining his motives, and his motives are kind of dumb. Right. Meat. Okay. Now what am I doing? This is not the meat box.
Bum toucher got kicked by the server.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not bum toucher.
R.I.P. bum toucher.
Who's gonna touch our bums if not for bum toucher?
I've got my own bum toucher.
Ah, I see.
In a robot fuck list, do you have two separate entities for Terminators with skin on and skin off?
Sorry, repeat the question?
What?
Repeat the question?
Yeah. In the robot fucking list, do you have two separate entities for the Terminator?
But
One with
what's-
skin on, one with skin off.
Define fuck list. What, like a list of what
Yeah,
preferred fuck part?
a fuckable tier list.
Well, hang on. I mean, it
Fuck a
depends.
list?
If we're going down this rabbit hole, you got to remember that there are some fucking hot Terminators in the form of like, is it Summer Glau? Is that her name from Firefly? She was a Terminator.
Yeah.
It was?
And then you've got the Terminatrix, and she's got like fucking skin that changes. She could be whoever, you know.
Yeah, but do you have one for skin on and skin off, or just one entirely?
Why are we going skinless on anything? On anyone?
Yeah, I don't know why you want that. You'd want the one with the alloy shit that can be whatever you want.
Yeah, but also, does it really count as a robot then? If it just looks like
Yeah.
a normal person?
Well,
You're having that murder bots again?
well, you don't want to fuck the robot. You want a robot that can be. It's like simulate other people.
No, speak for yourself there, man.
Speak for yourself. Okay, right, speak for myself. Oh yeah, I suppose it's also so what's the term of a female android? Android means male, doesn't it? Is it
I
like
think it's-
gynoid, something?
I think so, but I don't think people actually use that term much.
Yeah.
Gynoid, apparently.
Genoid?
Gynoid?
I
That
have no
sounds
idea
like
how
where
it's
you.
pronounced.
That sounds like where you stick it in a female android.
There we go. Meat.
Soviet might need your admin powers shortly.
On TeamSpeak.
Yeah,
Yep.
Badass sent me a message for the TeamSpeak, so I gave him the details.
Yeah. Happy to speak
But-
to him again. It's been many years.
So if he can remember his login details, he might need
Yeah.
like tags and stuff.
We haven't seen him since like fucking when? 2014? 15?
2019, maybe?
Oh, earlier than that.
Yeah, maybe he was bum toucher all along.
Yeah.
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 Good for him. I don't know why, but I saw Badass's name and my brain just went, he did something to a monitor at one point, and I was just like, what?
You did something to a monitor?
Yeah, I remember him. He used to get really drunk in TeamSpeak, and I think that is still from back then, but I don't know.
Is it safe for stream?
I don't remember. This is all of that my brain came up with. I'm sure we'll get an explanation at some point. Hopefully. Maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
I'm ready to go through the portal. Wait, maybe don't do it at night time, actually. Alright.
Maybe. Apparently it might be slander. It's like, I don't know.
Also, speaking about Valheim, I found that clip where I decided to go through a portal, but just before I did, I renamed it. And due to server lag, it switched off behind me, stranding me in the middle of nowhere, like a billion miles from the base. Not my finest moment. No boat, no nothing, no portal to get back.
Yeah, I think that might be consequences for the amount of times that people had crashed their game going through your portal in Minecraft.
Well, it was a wonderful dragon sculpture that I made.
Yeah, but it crashed people's.
But it was a wonderful
entire
sculpture.
game. It's pretty, but if it breaks things, that's not helpful.
No, it wasn't the sculpture breaking it. It was the fact that he just decided to just leave all the bits flying around.
Yeah, I remember you bringing the entire server to like 3 FPS because you basically like had a pile of bits all over the floor.
I'll never let these fuckers escape from this, because I had a private server that I was enjoying. It was lovely, and then these guys were like, "Oh, can we come play?" And you did, and then all you did was whinge for the whole time you guys were there.
Because you broke it.
Because I picked a lovely private server, and it was lovely.
You mean you didn't like it when we invaded your base and made it full of Christmas stuff?
Yes, and someone built a shrine to Satan under the floor.
That was social.
Oh yeah, social. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. It's great because he did it like 3 weeks before you even realized it was there. It was just like, when is he gonna find out?
Yeah, that was like one of the first things he did on the server.
And then the developer of that mod pack we were using added my skin along with other sort of creators as a potential NPC zombie that could spawn sometimes.
Yeah,
Great.
I think that was just if you were on the server.
No, I think he added me to the whole pack.
Oh yeah.
And
So several of us were on there.
I think several of the people on the server kept you in a hole.
Yes, and then
Separately, because I had one that I kept in a little editing hole.
yeah.
Wasn't there one that kept talking to you?
And then I went to someone's base. It might have been Cakes, it might have been Birdies, to discover that I was being farmed.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that I got the April Fool's Easter eggs, and I put Steve Baum and someone else in your base.
Yeah, it was Steve Ballmer that kept talking to you. And then there was the point where there was Cake Strip Club.
Yes, that was funny.
It was a funny server.
The illusion of Cake being this sweet, innocent character was shattered into a million pieces when we discovered that she'd built a strip club where she could roleplay as a stripper.
The fact that it took me far too long to realize before what it was, and it was just like, oh my god, Cake, why?
Harvest, tell your girlfriend about 480 hours, I think.
What else? Didn't we drop you from something as well?
Don't know.
Like there was a love castle or something.
And we visited Digi's base, which was just a giant organizing system where he had giant tanks in his wall, full of every mineral possible.
Shit.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, it was the one we tested the Newcon as well.
That backtracks.
My shield.
Dog.
Damn it.
Dog
She
does
moving.
a movement.
Yeah.
And then his butt.
Go. Gotcha. What's she doing? Was she moving? Dog.
Yeah, she did a shake.
Hey, cutie. Hey, darling. Yeah, she's okay. She's doing her best. She's just,
Old.
frail.
Yeah, she's a little cutie though.
Right, I need to see if I can get some tar. Ooh. There we
Didn't you
go.
find some?
I did. And now I have the health and the portal as an escape route. So I should be fine. Everything should be fine.
Oh yeah, you have
dog.
the Twitch streamer cape as well.
Oh, God.
I just remember we used to be able to summon Axolotl in your chat by going, "Which mod pack is this?"
Yeah.
And it was just him copy pasting from one of his 17,000 tabs of this is the classic pack number what, and it's just like, man,
I hope he's well.
yeah, I hope so.
Okay, I see the tar pit. I see some Loxes. Do the tar oozes attack Loxes?
Don't know.
We shall find out, I guess. Thank you, Wumbo. Thank you very much, Wumbo Asabi. Thank you. Okay, looks like they're coming to send me. Not yet. I will fire an arrow at a blob of tar, and it will evade it somehow. Fuck. Take the potion. I hope poison resist works on these bastards. Okay, here we go. Oh god, it's gonna slow me.
I have a dog downstairs who's having opinions about something.
Yeah. Come on, jump into me, you little bugger. Jump into me.
Dog with opinions.
Yeah. I mean, he's corgi. He's basically made of opinions.
Yep.
And fluff.
Tar!
What?
I just found one of the clips. I'm looking at the clips on the server.
Oh god.
Which clip you found? The Minecraft server.
One of them.
Uh-huh.
Oh
There
god.
you go.
Is that the one where we built a swastika?
No, this is
Oh.
the private server we invaded.
Oh yeah, that one. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh god.
Was it there? What have you done?
Yeah.
What is this? In the middle of my base, there is now a statue.
How
Can you
did
see
you
the
not-
stream?
Let me look.
What?
Let me
Who's
pull it
done
out.
that?
Let me see
That
this one. I
is-
need to see this shit.
Yep. Most servers have been really
Who has
cursed,
carved
haven't they?
that?
Yeah.
Custom armor you will enjoy.
Purple.
God damn it. Oh, you bastards. Right. Okay, I found some tar. I can now make some nice dark shingle roof for my dark and moody castle.
Was it that one? No, it was the server after that one that spawned the everlasting legacy of Ifoso.
Yes. What? I'm not to blame there. I was not to blame. I was an innocent party. Birdie had...
I've never been
I'm sorry,
innocent.
were you or were you not trumpeting that poor bird?
But Birdie had a parrot, and I learnt from the Minecraft wiki that you could train a parrot into making noises, which it would passively make all around the base. So I decided that I'd find the most annoying noise in Minecraft, the trumpet, and start playing it at Birdie's parrot. Unfortunately, as I was playing it at Birdie's parrot, I yeeted it through the wall, and it entered like some mystical dimension and disappeared. And then there was this huge fucking there was a mourning period and a funeral and fucking everything for Eduardo the parrot. Yes, and then I made a sign and it said "I forgive Soviet," and I was going to put it like on a little sort of little statue of Eduardo. But I fucked it up, and when I assembled it, it said "I forgive Soviet," but when I assembled it on the other side, it said "I fo so," and no one knew what the fuck it meant. And so since then, everyone was like "I fo so," as if it was the parrot's last words.
Didn't we have a big elaborate funeral?
Yep, there was a huge elaborate funeral with music and like well wishes.
Didn't we bury a different parrot there? And then it escaped?
It was rather silly. It'll all be part of a future Minecraft bullshittery.
God. Oh yeah, Bavin's Church. I forgot about that.
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah, wasn't that it? The Church of Love or something?
Church of Love.
And then the bottom fell out and we locked you in an obsidian an obsidian pit.
Don't remember this bit.
I mean, I don't remember it, but it sounds like something we do.
Yeah, it sounds like something. Okay. Right. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, so can I get dark wood? What are these? These are just trellises, aren't they? Oh, need fine wood for that. Never mind. We'll replace the roof. My new roof in real life is looking lovely. I'm so glad I had it done. Now I can relax a little bit, because the roof won't fall down, hopefully. Shit. Unlike this one, which is falling down.
Oh god.
Hang on.
That clip of poisonous rock candy.
Poisonous rock candy.
Yeah, he's posting it in your chat, and I'm just like,
Yeah, you were asking for diamonds, so I gave you diamonds.
Is this in Minecraft?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this. Hang on. There we go. Oh, that's the flat version. The steep version. There we go. Thank you, Fat Biscuits. For those joining the stream, I'm just just building my moody castle base. I found some nice tar shingle tiles thing now. Yeah, so I can make a nice moody. Well, I've got the rocks as well, which I got from those pillars in the plain. So I can build some big towers and some moody tops on them, make it look all sexy. I think I need more fine details all over it, frankly. Lots of little, things hanging off it, bells and whistles. All right. Whoops. So Hook is on their own episode of The House is Fucked Again. You're 7 days into your 3-day shed renovation DIY, and the roof is kicking your ass. Oh, fuck. I hope it goes well. Oh, shit. Yeah, my shed will need replacing at some point, but hopefully not soon. Alright. No, Zoob, I think it's just, it's better than the basic straw look.
oh, apparently Human Fall Flat just released another new level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to celebrate the 10 years since it released.
Yeah, surprised the studio's still going. Well done, them.
Yeah, good on him.
Mumble, do you still have your scar
Which scar?
underneath your belly?
Yes. Why?
I'm looking at the clips, and there's a Womble bragging, and it's
Yes.
about your scar.
I have a scar, chap, because my testicles were too large. I had a reduction.
Uh-huh.
Dead absolute truth. No, so beneath my so where my I'm not sure how would you anatomically describe it? So below your belly, above your dick, that sort of flat.
Groin.
I guess your pubic area, that sort of region. I've got this really long and rather grotesque-looking scar that goes from all the way along my body. It looks like I've had some horrible incident. When all that happened is when I was a tiny baby, I was born with water on the testes, which is apparently something that babies can sometimes have. And so it's a fairly simple surgical procedure, but obviously it's internal because your testes haven't dropped. So yeah, they had to get in there and but as a result, so the scar tissue, I don't know why, but it looks massive and horrible and weird.
Growing with you, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Digby has a similar odd-looking scar on his knee because apparently at one point in the middle of theater school or class, or whatever, his knee just decided, yeah, we're not doing this anymore, and fell apart, and they thought that he was acting. And it was just like, no, it was legitimate. But it's like, when he talks about it, it's just like, oh yes, it's really fun when you go to the doctor like, hey, this thing happened. And then they end up summoning more and more doctors. Like, what the fuck?
Look at
How?
this oddity.
How did you manage this? This normally only happens in 80-year-olds.
Hang on.
This only happens in people from the 1700s.
Basically, yeah.
They have to get the old book of like weird illness names, like, oh, you've got dropsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Digby could tell the story better than I do, but I think he's actually working or playing RimWorld.
Aren't they one and the same at this point?
I mean, they happen at the same time, so...
Just checking my emails about the accountancy thing. Nope, no response. Alright. Yes, and Darnie says that I was mostly testicles at birth, yes. By weight. Wait, need more tar. Darn. Have I used all of it? Oh, no, wait, some down here. But yeah, no, I had that done. Additionally, I've got that, as I keep mentioning all the time, I've got that weird Harry Potter scar on my forehead, which was much more prominent when I was younger. That was from a pillow fight with my dad.
Did he have rocks in it?
Well, he threw a pillow at me so hard, and it was basically like one of those heavy feather pillows, and I was of the age where the pillow was basically the same size as I was. And so it careened me off my feet into a brick wall. So that was painful.
I don't have any interesting scars. My parenting was just, I have both my elbows and shoulders dislocated twice each.
Oh, Jesus. How did you do that?
And a variety of different reasons. Mainly, being the kid trying to pull away as the parent drags you inside.
Oh, God.
Dodgy piggyback from friend's older sister, standard stuff. But it's always really fun getting it put back in, especially when you're young.
No, thank you for the details on that.
Well,
Hard pass.
It's just a big burly nurse that quite literally comes in, holds you to the table.
No details on that.
And pulls your joints.
Seriously, it's squeamish. The other injury I had was where I've got the scar, a very small scar, but it was on my nose.
The badass is up.
Is that there?
He
Okay.
doesn't have tags.
But I got it. I slipped and I fell and I landed on a skateboard. So technically that counts as skateboarding. I got an injury while skateboarding. Hang on. Okay.
Yeah. I have a skydiving injury. I broke my leg. Because I was taking my skydive rig in to be looked at, and I slipped in some mud and I broke my leg. So that counts.
How'd you manage that? You silly
Well, it was
dog?
heavy and it was morning and I was tired and I slipped.
Yeah. There we go. He's in.
Yeah.
Wait, does he need anything to be able to
He
speak?
needs some sort of tags.
No, he's muted, but yeah, I think he needs tags
How do
anyway.
I do that? What do I give him?
You
Yeah,
right click
everything.
him.
Yeah, give him
I can give him the
his
tags.
tags.
Boomer, ultra gay, a bit dodgy, ginger. What else can I give him? Drama queen. Voice of an angle.
An angle. More than an angle.
Content
More
creator
than
in finger quotes here.
Well, all of those are fun, but the one he needs is the
Yeah.
Black's one.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Found it. There we go. Give it to him.
There we go.
Is he not still ZF?
I think so, but I don't think Womble can give them.
New.
I have scars, mostly on my left arm, because it was lumpy, and I had to cut the lumps out. Now it's less lumpy.
Why were you
Why
lumpy?
were you lumpy?
Well, I did various different lumps, mostly like ganglions. I think they're called.
Dangly what?
Ganglions. Ganglion.
Yeah.
Saying it in a Norwegian accent won't help us.
Yes. So they're just like lumps of fat, really.
Ew.
So even as a child, you were fat.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I heard.
And I was for one of them, one on my shoulder, which was kind of massive, like 10 centimeters or so. I had like a CT scan to sort of look at it, and they said, yeah, that's pretty big, but we can do it on like a day surgery thing. You just let some local anesthetic and we cut it out. But it was scheduled for like 6 months later, and in the meantime, I gained some weight. And fat cells, they tend to grow equally. So it got a lot bigger. So when the surgeon came in, she was like, this is not the thing we scan. This is technically above the limit for what we can do.
I know.
Like in like just regular daytime surgery. But
So you became a hunchback.
no, she went for a dentist anyway. And then that was like the feeling of her tugging at it while I'm rocking back and forth on the table while she's just trying to rip the thing out of my shoulder was interesting.
Yeah, and that was my first thing. My first response when they said, like, oh, we can just do it in local anaesthetic. No, general, please.
But I'd get all groggy. I had shit to do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but do you really want that feeling of having it pulled out of you?
I
It was
mean,
novel.
I like how he's just like, oh yes, let's not pull this thing. Meanwhile, it's just like most women, it's just like, oh yes, you can take a paracetamol as we insert this device through your cervix, and it's like, why do you make us suffer like this? Ah, fuck it.
What plans do you guys have today? Up to anything?
Contemplating if I want to play a game or clean or something else, depending on how my body is being. But he's not doing well lately, but I'm awaiting a GP appointment. I'm just like, yes, everything is difficult, and it's like, well, we could postpone our phone appointment till Friday.
Yeah, I think Temp Mad is right. Yeah, we should talk about something happier. We keep talking about horrible injuries and stuff. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Let's talk about something nicer.
Uh,
I made a
Right,
whole bunch of burritos, meal prep. So yummy.
yeah. Have you had any yet? Or is
Yeah.
it-
Got
Good.
like 10 of them. Had like a couple of them.
Why
yeah.
was 6 afraid of 7?
But, I don't know.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
But why was 10 afraid?
Why?
10's between 9 and 11.
The jokes are terrible.
It's
terrible
just,
Terrible.
just all bad. I think I prefer the fish puns that we went through yesterday.
You've had enough of them.
I've come back and you guys are really scraping the bottom of the
Yeah.
barrel here.
Yeah.
Hello.
You guys, it's been 8 years
Yeah.
and you guys are on fish puns now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just chilling.
Hello, badass.
Hey, badass.
Hello.
Scraping
Been
the bottom of the
forever.
barrel, we've climbed.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So you said you were popping out for a minute. Didn't think it was going to be like 8 to fucking 10 years or whatever it was.
Yeah, no.
So did you get the cigarettes and milk?
Yeah.
No, I didn't actually. No, I haven't taken up smoking. But yeah, no, it's going good. I went and got a life.
Yeah.
And,
How?
It's been lovely. How? I don't know.
What? You didn't take up smoking after having to stare at Rebel Wilson's gooch for years.
I didn't have to look at Rebel Wilson's gooch. I got to look at, what was that nice ballerina that played the main character?
Oh,
That was
yeah, another one.
yeah,
Victoria?
no, that was. I think so. Yeah,
that-
no.
is that
I
right?
mean, it was literally the first project I ever worked on professionally. It was an absolute. I could go on for hours
Yeah,
about
do.
my experience on cats.
Do it.
Give us the scoop on cats.
Okay, so I while I was still playing with you guys back in like 2019, I think it was. I was at university. I was drinking way too much alcohol, as Messi said, and then I got an offer from a company over in Canada, basically to be like, hey, look, we want you to join our junior, what was it? It was like an academy onboarding program for this big company out in Canada that was doing all of the big VFX stuff for like you say, The Lion King, Jungle Book, that kind of stuff. And I was like, fantastic! What a start to my career working in such a prestigious company. And they fly me out there, 2 weeks, put up in a hotel, find my own place, all of that, and start at the company. And instead of doing the academy onboarding program that they had promised us, they turn around and go, yeah, so you're actually going to be doing roto anim on cats. So what a start to my career. I'm an effects artist, so my dream was doing explosions, water, dust, that kind of thing. And then they turn around and you're going to be doing roto animation, which is like 3D tracing of actors on the screen using 3D models. And you're going to be doing it for 3 months, they said, in the depths of what was then Canadian winter. So yeah, I got fooled into working on cats. But
don't bother running. We've taken your passport.
Yeah,
the doors are locked.
They did. I was like, the first giveaway that this wasn't like a usual standard practice within the industry, because this is my first experience. I have no idea what's going on. Was that people were standing up and leaving?
Oh, what? Really?
On the spot. Yeah, because they'd been tricked, hadn't they? So they'd been tricked into doing something they weren't there to do. So,
what, on the initial briefing when they were told?
Yeah, we got funneled into a room and they're like, look, we're not going to be doing this. You're going to be working on cats. And then they were like, no, fuck this. I'm out. They saw the writing on the wall straight away.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It was crazy. The show, it was a nightmare. It was a disaster. They way underbid for it. It was a shame, really, because when you're working for a company like that, you get to see all of the all of the R&D work that they've shown the client. In this case, actually, I don't know who the client was for cats, but they had clearly done a lot of high-end R&D work, which they had shown the client and gone, we can make a full movie that looks like this. Yeah. And the client had bought them because they were the cheapest, I guess. So all of this R&D that they've done, it looked fantastic. You had this ballerina dancing around in this soundstage. It looked great. All the fur was shaded properly. There was no weird movements or anything. It looked fantastic. And then the client was like, right, we need about 1,500 shots of that, please.
Yeah.
And the company was just ill prepared to deliver, and it was a disaster. But that's cats.
Were you well paid at least?
No, absolutely not. It turns out I was actually on minimum wage in Canada. Oh god. 33,280 Canadian dollars a year, which equates to back then about 16 grand.
Fuck off.
Pounds. Yeah, well, I was fresh out of university. I was like, yes, I'm getting my dream job.
Fucking horrible, man.
It was it was crazy, and then that pretty much directly led straight into the pandemic. So it was blow after blow. But
but you're part of history, at least. Takes off.
Yeah. I mean, what? He was seen by millions of people. So
it's still talked about
a real work of art. One of those. It's gone down in history.
Yeah. What other movies came out in 2019?
Couldn't tell you, man.
Exactly.
I actually think it was just Cats. Yeah. But unfortunately, I didn't get a credit on Cats. So if I choose to, I could distance myself from the project. But
I think you should collective action, industrial action.
But it's quite funny now, because in industrial action, you say in the visual effects industry, Womble, you make me laugh. It's quite funny now, because it's like this shared trauma throughout the industry that you're sort of you when I joined different companies, I've worked for about 11 different companies at this point, and every time I join and someone's like, oh, you work there too? It's like, yeah. Did you work on Cats? And there's sort of this moment of silence. Well, it's like, yeah, you fucking did.
It's kind of like in the turn of the millennium, where it was like, if you displeased the management working on Prince of Egypt, you got sent down to Shrek.
Down to Shrek, yeah. I imagine there was a certain element of that. I mean, I was working with some guys when I was on Cats that had just come off 1917, which I think won the visual effects Oscar that year. Or they won several Oscars that year, I'm not sure. So they had come off this, like, very prestigious, high-end show, and then they were basically funneled straight into... I guess what resembled 1917 in many ways, which was working in the trenches on Cats. So that was, it was a funny period of time. But then I've gone on to bigger and better things since then. I got to work on House of the Dragon season 1, which was big. It was a huge. That was actually like a positive, historic show for me. So that was fun. And yeah, I've done a number of other shows. 28 years later, I got to play a little bit in as well. That was fun.
Play in it?
Not play in it, but I worked on it.
Play about.
Yeah.
Play about it. So it was fun.
That's so cool, though.
That's cool, yeah.
So, productive 8 years, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
And now you've come back here.
Yeah, no, it's been a rough week, and I've decided to.
What are these losers doing?
Yeah, well, I've been dipping in.
Like, hang out with these guys.
Yeah, I've dipped into Soviet stream every now and then, and just going like, oh, he's still alive. That's good.
Yeah.
Keep checking on him. Sort of a welfare check, really, more than
Yeah. At this point,
Yeah, fair.
there's still lights spinning around, but the moths aren't dead yet.
That's great news. Keep those moths going.
Yeah.
No one has ever been home, so.
Yeah, this is an empty new build house, and it's remained so since its conception. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hope you're very well. Do you have any dreams? Like, does Cats return in your nightmares? Do you see an animation you've been rotoscoping?
No, fortunately not. I've not had to do any roto-anim since Cats, and I think the human mind forgets pain, doesn't it? After a while, so I've only got the fondest memories.
It's either that or it turns it into a kink. So don't get a kink for rotoscoping.
Yeah, no, my search history is dire. No. No, I do have fond memories of working on Cats. Like, it was an interesting couple of months. There was something that I'm surprised never got sort of talked about and never saw the light of day. Really, was that I can kind of talk a bit more freely about Cats because the company that made it since gone bankrupt. So there was some test footage that they had done, which I had found. I was working overtime and I was just scrolling through our sort of content review tool, and there was this test footage that I found of Anne Hathaway, who isn't in Cats. Anne Hathaway in full prosthetic cat makeup, everything, doing a test sequence for it. And I just found it bewildering because I was like, this actress is one of the highest end actresses, of the time, and they've got her just looking ridiculous in this test footage, which then never saw the light of day, and the actress never worked on the project. So it was I don't know. I think there's historic footage out there that people really should want to see, but it probably is in a vault somewhere.
Was she the ballet dancer for their pitch footage? Maybe was she the model?
Maybe. I think it was when they were figuring out whether they wanted to do it all practical, if they wanted to do it all visual effects. So I guess it was like really early on. But yeah, no, it was some
interesting.
Yeah,
weird.
For some reason, along the line. Thinking of the prosthetics for that, they just look like the hooves from the Grinch.
They do, don't they? I think it would look crazy. But
fascinating.
Yeah. Is everybody still knocking about here? Has anybody? Have there been any major? Have there been any losses?
I mean, truth be told, we've all, since you've been around, we've generally floated further away from back of the... Well, I suppose we were tightest knit back in probably 2014, so naturally over time there's drift. Alas,
You franchised.
Yes.
Yes. Womble passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm his double.
But still hear his voice.
Yeah. Very convincing double.
Sadly, Cyanide now runs his own software thing. He's got his own company now. And I get the impression that maybe we're bad PR.
As he somewhat distanced himself.
Yeah, he's never said it openly, but I wouldn't blame him if he did. Like, oh, fuck, we've just done a big project release. Oh, wait, you're that Cyanide guy. Fuck.
Fuck! Oh shit!
Fuck.
You're gonna get a cease and desist
Yeah.
from his lawyers.
Have you not got a takedown notice for the latest bullshittery?
Oh dear, that's really funny. Is he
But
doing?
no,
That was the planes thing, wasn't he doing? He was making planes
Yes.
for. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
He makes a flight sim model, but so it's weird. It's finding out that like the local like mugger likes opera, discovering that cyanide is into flight sims.
It wasn't.
weird.
It was a pretty open secret though. He was doing.
It wasn't.
flight
It
sim
came out of
stuff.
nowhere for me. Like, what? You like flight sims?
Oh, he had the money for it. You know, I feel like you've got to be kind of rich to do flight sim. You know what I mean?
He
You know
had
what
the
I mean?
money for it. Now he's
Oh,
got
no.
a software development company, a super hot girlfriend who owns 7 dogs and a horse.
Shit. No, he's poor. He's on universal credit, no doubt. No doubt about it. Oh dear. That's poured off the McLaren, probably. Oh, dear.
Yeah, they have a horse. It's strange.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Is that-
I grew up with horses.
Why
My
is that
parents
the
had horses.
surprising part?
He's just jealous because Cyanide's now closer with a horse than he is him. I think he's grieving.
You picked the horse.
You took the horse.
Play culling with us, you dick.
Yes.
No, I hope he's
Oh, that's
fantastic.
cool, though. That's cool though that you guys are still kicking about. I did some stuff with Frankie for a bit. I remember because I met Frankie while I was playing games with you guys, then we just sort of stayed in touch.
Oh, really?
It was this really funny coincidence a couple of years ago. He messages me. He's like, "Do you know how to use Houdini?" And at that point, I'm like 4 years into my professional career using the software package Houdini.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Funny you should ask." And then we did like, a couple of documentary bits for his channel, which was kind of fun.
Nice.
It's,
Oh, look at that. You've summoned Marja.
I have.
Yeah, she's
Yay! Yes, congratulations on your horse, Maya. Hang on. But no, hope you're fantastic, badass.
Yeah, no, I don't know about fantastic, but still here.
Oh,
Still
Maya, an idea. 2 horses.
I mean,
You
you
know-
really see Sai going around on a horse?
Does
'Cause-
Sai ride the horse? Maya,
I
does
don't
Sai ride the
know,
horse?
I mean, if she's gonna have 2 horses, she should have 2 people to ride the horse, right?
No, they can
Yeah,
both be for
well,
Maya.
Well, you need a second horse because the first horse gets lonely, and then you need to build a stable for the
Yep,
horses.
yep,
And
yep.
then if you've got a stable, well, why stop with just 2?
All of these are good ideas.
Apparently, the horse doesn't even get ridden.
Oh, doesn't?
Yeah, she's just said in chat.
Oh,
I think
okay.
think it's too young.
Oh, I'm with you. Ah.
What? So you got to like grow it? You've got
Yeah.
to grow it before you can ride it. That's ridiculous. That's like what? Surely you just buy a horse you can ride. No.
I mean, you do have to come from somewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, you just get them from the horse shop.
Yeah.
It's like buying a tomato plant, like before.
Yeah.
Because you can buy tomatoes that are ready to go,
Yeah.
but you bought one you've got to grow yourself.
Well, I've got 3 tomato plants and grow in the back garden. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm a basil man myself. I've started
Basil.
growing basil. Yeah.
Don't start. You'll get him lost in the weeds.
Yeah.
Like he's been battling his cabbage.
My God, less than 50% of the cabbages survived. I was terrible. Like totally fucked it up. Yeah.
How'd you fuck up growing cabbage?
Caterpillars and pigeons fucking destroyed them. Ouch! Fuck! Damn it.
That's funny.
Yes. But yeah. Oh yeah, hang on. Like
No,
big girders. Hang on.
I often see Soviet just on Steam. I think it's like the main way I've realised just still alive is when you pop up playing like virtual simulator. What is it, like fishing or whatever it is?
Yes,
like,
yes.
and then I'm just like, you can go fishing, you know.
I do go fishing.
It's like,
Yeah.
but that it's just you just don't get enough of it when you're doing it for real. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna fish.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep fishing.
And I give fascinating insights to the chat regarding fishing, which everyone is interested in at all times. And no one groans whenever I mention fishing. Nope.
No, not at all.
Nope, never.
Hey, we did good. We gave you the VR fishing game that
And
you
thank you
played
for
all
it.
twice.
What? I loved it. What are you talking about? I loved it. What I do?
Oh, yeah, no, there was no doubt about that. I was just giving you shit because I can.
Yeah, okay.
Is that the one where you caught a fish the size of a teaspoon?
Yeah, it's that
then
one.
gave it
Yeah,
this
with
very
the little
elegant. Gave it this very elegant plinth to be on.
Yeah, that just came with the game. Everything you catch, you displace the largest one you've caught, and that was it.
There we go. Oh no, what have I done? Ah.
I did just think, like, the development that Badass probably missed is your brother has gone from being the joke enemy in the culling to now being a full-fledged partner on Twitch himself.
Yep.
Oh, really?
And a father of 2.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
So my mum
That
is no
man
longer
has
whinging.
stepped out of the shadow.
Your mum's no longer with you.
Yeah.
She's got her grandchildren.
Constantly whinging about getting grandchildren.
Yeah, no. I've sworn off children myself. My mum was like, so when I got a girlfriend. She's like, so when you gonna have children? I was like, oh, I just went to her, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's not on the agenda, my dear.
Yeah. You gonna pay for it?
Yeah, you're gonna pay.
You footing the bill? No, absolutely not. Are you still in the same kind of area? Because we used to live pretty nearby to where I am.
So I lived in the centre of Brighton on the south coast of England. I'm now I've moved back to Hove, which is the other part of Brighton.
You've gone down the road.
Yes, down the road. So how it
Like
works
maybe 2 streets over.
on the south coast is that Brighton is the sexy, trendy place with all the students, and then you start moving over to Hove when you want to settle down, and then eventually, as you grow older, you move over to Worthing, and then I think it's like an elephant graveyard. You either die there, or you just fall into the River Ada and are swept out to sea.
What is that, like the retirement tour?
Basically, it's a big sort of conveyor belt down the coast.
Every time I'm out in Brighton, every time I see a French bulldog, I like to pretend that the person with them is you, regardless of who they are, and it fills me with quite a lot of joy.
You can tell who Frenchie is. Wombles now. Lulu's got a pram.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's got a pram. She's a bit old now. Where is she? Yeah, so she's doing her best, but she can't make the distance. So I pick her up and put her in the pram, and I've got some footage. Let me show the chat. Hang on.
I remember when you got her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It popped up in my YouTube suggestions yesterday of the video of you picking her out.
Yeah. So chat, here she is. Look, that's Lulu in her pram, and then here's another one of her pram. Hang on. So there's link number 1, then link number 2. Yeah, she likes her pram. She just chills out and I take over.
Link temporarily disabled.
Oh, did you hug it?
Absolute speed.
She overloaded.
Sorry, you probably hugged it to death.
Yeah, oh, there it goes. It works now. I think it was like 2,000 people all trying
clicking
to
it all
click
at the same time.
time.
Like, the internet goes, cute thing, have.
Yeah, she's doing her best, but time soon, unfortunately. She's getting quite old.
No, not
yeah,
allowed.
I know, not allowed.
It's illegal.
I know.
You weren't gonna try and do
She's not ill.
You weren't gonna try and do the foundation thing where you secretly got another French bulldog and then like
yeah,
had them cross over.
I was gonna get like another small dog, but Lulu would never let me. She's so fucking attached. She gets aggressive with other dogs that try to get attention from me.
She's very
possessive.
Yeah, very.
To be fair, she does that with anyone who gives other dogs attention other than her. Because I remember me petting my own dog, and then there's Lulu just butting in like, but what about
Excuse
me though?
Yes. Yeah. Where's my attention?
Where's my attention? Like, hello, did you pay attention here?
Yeah, she's a little bitch.
Yeah. You've got all the time in the world to pay attention to Percy. Pay attention to me now.
Exactly.
Why are you turning your cabin, your lodge, into like a 13-year-old girl's bedroom?
Well, I was gonna do like a blue theme, like lots of blue lights and blue everything. happened to the blue brazier? Trouble is they need dwarf eyes, which are not as easy to come by as resin. Guess they are. They come from the same place.
You need like a poster of a sexy dvärg
Oh yeah.
on the wall.
From like a boy band or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, remove that. But yeah, we're looking forward to our next Valheim playthrough. We're just waiting for the developers to sort it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Finish it off.
What do you mean?
September.
Well, they're taking forever with the updates.
Oh, with the updates or
Uh-huh.
new.
Uh,
I remember playing it. I hopped on stream today because I remember playing Valheim when it first came out, and I just have a very deep pandemic era nostalgia for it.
Uh-huh.
But I've not played it since. I remember there being like a big update that they had announced pretty much at launch, because wasn't it that they released it and thought no one would play it, and then it was one of those that got really popular straight
really?
away. I'm pretty sure that was the case, because then they were like, we promise we're making things for this. There will be updates later, or whenever it was. But I haven't heard it since.
Yeah, they've been slowly adding the rest of the zones.
I remember that they had a time where people were really pissed off with them because the only large update they did is they rejigged the food.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, that's it? It's been like a year and a half.
It's the same company that's making Deep Rock Galactic, is that right?
That's a different company.
Iron Gate? Something Gate?
No, Ghost Ship is making Deep Rock.
Oh. Okay. I'm talking shit then. Sorry.
I always had the impression that Valheim was made by like one guy in his bedroom, and then like
It was 3 people or something.
Kind of like
yeah, it was like,
Dwarf Fortress.
yeah, and then they were like, oh fuck, people actually want to play this game.
Maybe that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's under the same publisher as Deep Rock.
Damn it. Oh, my mistake. Publisher, alright. Alright. Hang on. Yeah, today, still editing bullshitteries. Still a pain in the ass. But it's a job.
Yeah.
Alright.
Beats going into London.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah.
You say that, but there's something about the commute for me, because you know, a couple of the companies I've worked for have London offices, and some of them are like mandatory, however many days a week in the office. And there's something about the commute that I quite enjoy. It's
what
like 2
is
hours.
wrong with you?
It's just 2 hours out of my day where I could just sit and read a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
it's like I can
between
fully
the-
unplug because the signal on the Thames Link is trash,
Huh?
and I can just sit on the train, read some whatever it is I'm into, and
What the?
Between that and the rotoscoping, are you just a masochist?
Are you? Yeah, are you insane?
no, actually, I just like and I sleep on a bed of nails as well.
Yeah. So you spend like fucking like every day so you're on the train, you're stuck on a train for ages, you can't escape, trapped in with a bunch of people. The one guy who joins with a cough, that's it, everyone's got a cough. And then in summer you melt if the air conditioning's not working. Every time you go past Gatwick, you get loaded down with tourists who are fucking loudly talking, so you can't sleep.
Look, I'm not telling you.
And
that
that's if the
it's
trains
like
go
a summer
smoothly.
getaway.
It's
I'm not-
Britain.
I'm not pretending like it's the bee's knees or anything, but there's something about it that just I find it quite therapeutic. Just the consistency of a commute, so you can get up and just do the same thing.
I'm taking
I
away his
think-
blanks.
I think the only reason I can enjoy it is because I do it in short bursts. You know, as a contractor, I only work short bursts at the same place, so I'll only be at a company for like 6 months most. So I can kind of just enjoy it, and then like.
Mods banish him to the Piccadilly line.
Not the Piccadilly. I have just secured a new contract at a company where I'm going to have to go on the Northern Line, and I'm not happy about it at all. I will say. I think one of the reasons I only enjoy my commute as well is because I got to go from where I am in the south of England. I got to go straight up to Farringdon, and then I got to sit on the Lizzie line for a bit, which is just absolute peak commute. Like it's so good. I love the Lizzie line. I had to go on the Lizzie line for a couple of stops, and then I was at work. Now I've got to get off at London Bridge, and then I'm on the Northern Line, which is, in my opinion, the very worst of the fucking underground system. I think it's like they might as well be using steam-powered locomotives down there. It's so out of date. Well, it is. The money's great.
I like a commute where I can walk. That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I had that when I went out when I was working in Montreal. I lived about 10 minutes away from the studio by foot,
Yeah.
so it was one of the few luxuries that I gave myself while working on absolute minimum wage. Was I paid a bit more for my apartment so that I didn't have to commute very far in the minus 30-degree winters that they have over there. I didn't want to endure. I had some friends that I've met at work that they came from Mexico, and they were ill prepared for what we encountered over there, because they were like, "Yeah, I got a place. It's like 30 minutes away," and I'm like, "You fool, you fool! You're gonna freeze." They did. I miss those winters though. I think you can add that to my masochistic streak as well. I loved the minus 30-degree winters. It's so good. Yeah. It's much better than a plus 30-degree summer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
For free.
Oh god. Yeah. Well, they're having quite an interesting summer at the moment.
Aren't they all on fire? Isn't that the thing at the moment?
Yes.
Thank you! Exclamation marks. Thank you very much.
And now, getting political, Trump is having a funny fit and giving them
I saw something about that. Aren't they just they're upset that they're polluting their air, which I just find absolutely hilarious.
How dare the smoke drift down from your fires uncontrollably?
How dare you? How dare you as a country set on fire?
Yeah. Also, you're being corrected by chat. They say that the central line exists.
Oh well, I don't really go east-west in London. I go north-south, so I don't really have to use the central line very much.
Hated it. Hated the London commute. It was awful. Like
maybe I mean you're much older than me, so maybe it's just because you've had more years in the game. Maybe that was the problem.
I mean I was. You probably. I don't know how long have you commuted on the London line?
Not very long, which is why I think I still like it. I've only had to do it for a year.
One of the worst times. Imagine a sweltering train packed in,
picturing it,
and then we go past Gatwick Airport, and suddenly all these tourists pile in, and tourists being tourists talk loudly, and also have lots of baggage which they have to put in the baggage.
You can't even shout at them anymore because they don't understand what you're saying.
And so the sweltering car, everyone's uncomfortable, everyone's cranky trying to get home from work, and of course everything's delayed. And it's at this point that 5 German students decided it would be funny to take over the train's intercom system and start blurring shitty music down it while going, "Yeah, yeah." Fuck the commute.
It sounds culturally enriching as well.
Fuck the commute.
Yeah.
You have had an experience.
Fuck the London commute.
And fuck Germans just generally.
Yeah.
Oh, and then another time, fucking, I'm trying to sleep, and like half the carriage is trying to sleep, and then some guy. So imagine carriage. Quiet this time. Everyone's got their eyes closed. Everyone's either tapping quietly on their laptops. Some guy opens the door and walks into the carriage with a fucking guitar and decides that he's going to start busking up and down the fucking aisles of the commuter train playing his fucking guitar. My God, I've never seen... if there were no police or cameras, that guy would have been murdered. Like, holy shit, like we totally would have like gone full-on Caesar with the daggers here.
I had a guy that did that on one of my commutes, although he was playing to an empty train bar me, and I wasn't going to give him any cash. And he was only playing Johnny Cash songs as well, which I remember just being really odd. But he stood there for about 10 minutes playing his heart out, and I smiled at him, and I didn't give him anything, and he left dejected, and then wandered down the train. I think he got off at the next stop.
Busks on a fucking London commuter train!
He's probably like, shit crowd.
Yeah. Read the room! Or when fucking people get aboard the train, it's Friday, and that means that, the commuter train home is also a pub, And so they've got beers in their
That's not the
hands.
thing anymore in the modern day of work from home, because everybody does what Monday, Fridays work from home. So Thursday is actually now the big day.
As you can tell, I'm rather pleased to no longer be commuting to London.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to start commuting to London next.
So you're going to be sitting there and the door's going to open, the guy with the guitar's going to step on, you'll be like, fuck.
Fuck. Soviet was right. What have I done? Yeah, no. Well.
Or one other time where we were in, I can't remember where we were, I think we were passing Clapham Junction, and it was so busy because all the trains were delayed because some happened, whatever, a leaf was on the line. And so all of these other trains...
Oh, sorry. Car alarm, sorry.
All of these other trains had to cancel or something. There was some reason that the lines were extra busy. So because
the wind is no longer blowing from east to west.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, we have to change.
So because of that, we had to stop at Clapham Junction, and then lots of extra people had to board. And of course, all the seats are crammed full. There aren't not a single seat on this train. So everyone is like sardines in standing room. And of course, to let more people aboard the train, people shuffle over. And because I think we were on like a Thameslink or a Southern, there was some service where the first class area does not have a barrier between that carriage and the rest of it.
So they were encroaching into your space.
No. I was fucking like, I was making like takeaway money at the end of each month. I was dirt fucking poor, like fucking, just working in software testing. But like, I was just sitting there, squished into a window seat. Anyway, all of these people squished down the aisle in order to make room and end up in the first class area. They all get fined.
Oh my god.
They all get fined like 50 quid for making room for people just desperate to get home. But 2 fucking wardens came on and started trying to fine everyone, like for literally standing like a meter.
Fortunately nowadays, the train companies can't afford to hire wardens, so it's just an absolute free for all, which is
outrageous.
Oh well.
Sorry, I have some strong opinions about London.
Then you took up streaming, so it's fine now. You don't have to go outside. Yeah.
But yes.
I do agree with what Maya said, that commuting is sort of like a barrier between work and home life.
Yes.
During COVID, everything just blended together into this wank pile of misery.
Yep.
Yeah, back when I was still selling bouncy castles, I had like an hour commute home in the car, and it was just like I was just using it to listen to like audiobooks and stuff. Got to a fair few books in the time I've been there.
I've been reading almost exclusively Terry Pratchett for like the last 5 years, and it's like I can wholeheartedly recommend it. They're the only books that I really read, but it's great stuff. Nothing but Discworld.
I really need to try it again. Last time I tried, I just went for Color of Magic.
Oh no, that's not the one for your first read. You can't be Color of Magic.
It was just like my brain was trying to logic it so much, and it did not go well for me because my brain was just going like, okay, so the world is a plate on top of.
It's a disc.
It's
called Discworld.
Sorry, it's a disc on top of elephants on top of a space turtle.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's something that you need to sort of like think about too hard. I don't think it's ever going to make sense.
Yeah. And all my thing is like, okay, so does the space turtle need to be replaced every once in a while? Does he die? Do you then have to go through worldwide earthshakes while the space turtle makes another space turtle?
The whole thing in Color of Magic is that they're like the subplot is that the wizards of the disc are trying to figure out whether or not the turtle is male or female. So it's sort of like this subplot going on, and then the civilization has built this spaceship kind of thing, which they're going to fire off the side of the disc and have it swing down underneath the turtle so that they can check its genitals. And that is the full subplot of the book. But yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend Color of Magic being your first read in the Discworld series because it's quite I think it was kind of in an era where Terry was still trying to figure out how he wanted to tell the story of the disc. So it's a little bit like disjointed. It sort of takes part in several short stories throughout the book as these characters make their way across the disc. So I would recommend, if anybody, I'm just advertising Discworld at this point. If anybody wants to start reading them, I'd really recommend checking out the Guards book first and continuing with the City Watch collection, just until you get a feel for the books, and then you can start doing whatever. But yeah, no, it's they're good fun. Yeah. They're good fun.
I just went with that one because it was recommended to me somewhere for some reason. I think it's like the first of something, of chronological order or publishing order or something like that. And this is like, I don't know, but it was just chaos.
Yeah, no, it's pretty chaotic. I mean, there's 40 books, and you can pick one up, and they're all just consistently good. That's why I like them. They're just quite good.
I started with Going Postal, I think.
Oh, I've not done that one yet. I've not done that one. I think it's on my list. I'm doing it I'm reading them in like collection order. So I'm reading multiple collections, but I'm like reading them in the correct order as you go along. But I think the one I'm on now is Eric, it's the tiniest book ever. It's like 100 pages, and it's taken me about 3 months to read it because I've been really busy. And every time I pick it up, I'm like, I'm going to finish it today. I'll read 10 pages and put it down for another few months. Oh dear.
I told you that story about the story about that Mountie book. You know the one? Yeah. Long story short, my granddad, who's now dead, made me promise to read a book, and it was like a book about Canadian mounted police, and he gave it to me when I was like 14. Good luck trying to keep a teenager following a promise. So I put it to one side, lost it, and then that was the end of that. But I realised now, at like the age of this was like when I was like 37. Hey, what happened to that book that I promised to read? So I did a quick Google imaging and found it pretty quickly. There's not that many books about Canadian mounted police. And recognized the cover instantly and sent off an order for it, paid about $27 for it, international shipping, and it arrived, and I thought, right, now's the time to fulfill my promise to my now deceased granddad. Started reading it. Oh my god, it's so boring. It is one of the dullest books I've ever read in my life. It is legit like made by Homer Simpson's dad. Like, it's going... Oh, then, you see, we went over to Shelbyville, which we had onions on our belt, which was the style at the time. It's like that. And then it's like, oh, and then Fitzgerald, the police officer, got in touch with Reynolds, the police officer, and then they bought a canoe. And then they went up the river on the canoe, and then they sold the canoe. And it's like, oh, my God, fuck.
And it absolutely tarnished your memory of your grandfather.
Well, I didn't know.
This is the kind of literature that he was into reading.
Like, I didn't know. And here's the kicker. Sorry, not trying to shit on this author who's written about this book, but like the story of the book, it's a real event, right? It's called The Lost Patrol in Canada. It's when 4 police officers tried to deliver mail and they failed so hard that they died. They basically went off into the snow and got lost. Okay. But it's not like. And I need to pick... I know I'm being insensitive, but it's not like we're going to the South Pole or like we're doing something for all mankind. It's literally, oh yeah, they were off to deliver mail, and then they got lost because their guide didn't know where he was going, and that's the end of it. It's like
that's the enthusiasm with which it's told in this book.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm not trying to belittle these men's deaths, but it's like, is that really the best thing to base a book on?
Could you imagine if it was set in the modern day and they were delivering like someone's Temu thong or something, and they died?
But literally, they were meant to be following this path, and the guy that was guiding them only did it once the other way, so he just got lost, and then they just ran out of supplies, and that was it.
What a dire way to go, Like,
yeah,
to be remembered in such a bland piece of literature.
It's sad, but it's like, is this not very interesting tale? Thank you,
what's
Idiot
it taught
Pirate.
you about your grandfather?
Well, it taught me... So, oh fuck, do I say this bit? Fuck it, I'm going to say this bit. So I have a somewhat low opinion of my own father, owing to the fact that I'm a child of divorce. As a single parent, I was raised by one, sort of forced to move between them. Mm-hmm. But what I since learned, I was on the phone with my mum talking about this book, And I was like, why did he give me a book about Canadian Mounties? What's that about? Was he a Canadian Mountie? And my mum said, no. And I'm like, did he live in Canada? And she said, yes. And then she said, he had a Canadian wife, and then he walked out on her to go to the UK. He just absconded. He just left. He just disappeared. He just fucked off. So, like, 2 times over, my dad and now my granddad both abandoned their children, their marriage, their first one, to go bye and just walk off.
Jesus. So, but it still kind of doesn't answer the question as to why he would then give you this book.
Sorry. So my mum theorizes that maybe it's because his original Canadian family that he abandoned, maybe it was a gift that was sent over later? Because he reconciled with one of them.
Yeah, it could be it. I like the... Well, obviously you've gone out of your way to order this book yourself and got one delivered, but it would make more sense if, he'd handed down this book to you, and in like the margins of each of the pages, you have like a story that he's telling, like, oh, this reminds me of my estranged family.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
It's the Jim Jones.
Maybe
the Jim
just
Jones
projecting...
Bible with all the like bank account details written in the margins.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the different IBAN numbers. Yeah.
But it sounds weird. But like me, I'm not trying to vent. But like me personally, it is. My experience growing up as a child of divorce has heavily shaped me as an adult, because I'm the sort of person who now does not make a promise unless I can keep it. Because I've experienced what it's like to grow up with only one parent, essentially. Like, if you make an oath, you keep it, at least from my perspective. So now that, rather amusingly on the phone with my mum, to discover that not just my dad broke his vows, but also my granddad broke his vows. I'm like, oh, it's in me. It's in my blood. What do I do? It's in me.
Yeah, well, we've all known you were pretty broken from the off,
yeah.
to be honest.
It's like, I'm an oath breaker. It's in my blood.
An oath breaker.
Yeah.
Oath breaker. I don't think any divorced dad has described themselves as an oath. I think that's reserved for a sort of higher standard.
But it just made me laugh, going, oh, fuck. So if I ever get married, it's like, oh, fuck, Jesus, I better make sure this is full on,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You already break your oaths anyway.
By my Patreon timeline.
Yeah, by telling us the bullshit
It'll be
will be done by
week.
next...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sure,
Oh,
he's
we
very
finished by the
careful
end of the
not
month,
to
so
yeah.
fine.
I promise.
I sort of meant like marriage vows when it comes to like oaths and shit. Like,
Take like a lesser vow, marriage vow. I promise to do my best, maybe.
Until I fuck off to Canada.
Yeah, until I fuck off to Canada.
Oh, dear. Anyways, thank you for listening to my TED talk about the Canadian Mounties.
And it's therapy session. Yeah, your deep-seated childhood trauma.
I have some books where it's like, I want to have read this, but I don't want to read this, because it's shit. So it's like, okay, I want to get through this, but those books I can read them alongside more fun, more interesting books. So I can sort of space it out. Mein Kampf, for example, that's a terrible book. I read it for a book report in like middle school.
Wait, why was your middle school?
What school did you go to?
Can we rewind this back? What school were you going to that was making Mein Kampf?
I did like a comparison between the Communist Manifesto and Mein Kampf.
See, your options were To Kill a Mockingbird or Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking hell, Karl Marx could write, Hitler could not. Jesus Christ, man, get it together.
Is that not dangerous for the fact that the quiet kid suddenly gets ideas?
But so going back one, didn't he dictate it, which is why it's so fucking weird? When he was after the Munich putsch, he dictated it.
I think there was like
he was a dictator.
Yeah, no, not that. Oh, never mind. But he didn't like pen it like his secretary or whatever did when he was serving his time after the Munich putsch.
That can make sense, yeah.
Sort of the scribblings of his muses.
Yeah, exactly, which is why it's so fucking weird, apparently.
I thought he wrote it in prison.
Well, no, he dictated it in prison.
He was a dictator in prison?
No. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it's a weird conversation. I do actually need to get on with work in a minute, but this is
It's been a good time.
Yeah. It's been lovely chatting with you.
Yeah, it has been lovely chatting.
Yeah.
Feel free to pop in.
By. I will.
What else is going on? Yeah, I don't know what's going on this evening. Might do some Rising Storm, guys. I don't know. Depends if I've got the energy.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I've got to reinstall it.
Yes.
I just don't bother because I'm so bad. I just can't see the enemy.
What are you saying, Duck?
I'm still bitter about the grade I got on that book report.
Because for Mein Kampf?
Yes! Because I struggled through this bullshit, right? Like 150 pages of
it was his struggle, wasn't it? So it was.
It was his struggle.
That was my struggle. And I got like a really poor grade on it. I should write a book.
Yes, you should dictate a book.
Dictate a book.
Dictate a book. Go full meta here.
My struggle.
Oh dear. Right. On that note, I'm gonna go get on with work.
Yeah.
But,
have a good one.
It was lovely to speak to you, Badass Monkey. Have a lovely afternoon.
I shall try. Thank you.
Right. Take care, guys. Thank you for your company, guys. I'll catch you later.
Take care.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. Right. So, chat, thank you for watching. That was a weird stream. Sorry, for those not familiar, that gentleman was Badass Monkey. I believe ZF Badass Monkey, briefly. He disappeared many years ago. So, you probably remember him from, like, oh god, was it CSGO? I guess? I'm not sure the last time we played games together. I don't think he was an armor guy. Otherwise, we probably would have known him. But yeah, I think it was like Counter-Strike was the last time we were playing with Badass. Yeah, but you probably see him in some of the much older bullshitteries. But, yeah. Was it Rising Storm? Do you reckon? Oh, no, wait. Badass is still in the chat. Was it Armor 3? Cool. I can't remember, but still. Yeah, glad to hear he's still alive and doing quite well. Yeah. Apologise for cats, though, Badass Monkey. This is your fault. This is you are personally responsible for inflicting cats upon us. Or at least partially. Right. Anyway, thank you again for watching, folks. So, yeah. Bullshittery-wise, I'm working on Valheim Bullshittery, but it is literally day 3, so I haven't gotten very far. What I'm doing is I'm going through the footage and essentially I'm sifting through it. I have about 44 live streams, collectively about 100 hours of footage. Now, the opening 2 streams were not well annotated. I didn't keep very detailed notes about Valheim because I thought it was going to be a flash in the pan that we weren't going to play for longer than a day. When that proved not to be the case, the note-taking using an InfoWriter plugin on my Stream Deck got a lot more elaborate, so I was basically hitting the button every time something interesting happened. What I'm doing now is I'm going through those. I'm going, okay, that joke's funny, I'll take that. That joke's not funny, let's get rid of that. And generally sort of building up the structure of a video. I'm a little worried about its length. It is quite chonky. So I do need to sort of like dial it back a bit. But for now, I'm in the sort of blue sky phase, I suppose, where I'm taking the bits that I need. Rough order, we'll trim it down in a bit. So I've completed that for 31 out of the 44 streams. By the end of today, I expect I'll probably be brushing up probably close to 44. Depends how many jokes are actually in, my InfoWriter highlights. Sonny. So in front of me is a Stream Deck. And it's got a bunch of buttons on it. One of them is a button that says Mark. And all this means is that when I press the Mark button, a hotkey is activated using the OBS plugin called InfoWriter. There is a text file next to this stream, and it just puts down time-stamped notes. Each time I close the stream, I then close it and go, okay, what was that? What did I note? Why was that useful to me as an editor? Yeah, so I'm just trying to make as many InfoWriter notes as I can for anything that I might be able to cut out of context to form a bullshittery video, which has always been a collection of highlights from live streams. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. How much do I cringe watching my own streams? The opposite, in fact. Because it's been so long for many of them, I've forgotten all the jokes, so I find myself laughing at my own jokes. Of course, mine are the funniest, clearly. Yeah, so I end up giggling at my own jokes, and it's very sad. Yeah, right. Thank you again. Have a lovely afternoon. Catch you later. I will leave you in the company of... Hang on. Tom is actually playing. Weirdly, Tom is actually streaming. I'll leave you with Tom. I have no idea what the fuck this is, but this is ZF Tom. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon, everyone. See you soon. Thank you, Idiot Pirate.